hold on. Yeah, let me do that. Hold on.
Okay.
I got a dream and it's all I see. I got my team and it's all I need. I see them hating and it's fine by me. Fine by me. See them hating and it's fine by me. Fine by me.
I see 'em hating and it's fine by me. Got a dream and it's all I see. Got my team and it's all I need. See 'em hating and it's fine by me.
It's fine by me. Yeah, haters know I get a lot of.
Wait, hold up, shit.
Haters know I got a lot of.
Wait,
Hold up, shit.
Haters mad cause they get nada. Got a lot of dollars, look like I just hit the lotto. Rich, pop my collar, looking like a baller. Take shots like revolver, but the stroke so Arnold Palmer. Don't tell me act right, I be in my bag like I be in the fast life, blow money like a bagpipe. It's all I see. I got my team and it's all I need. I see them hating and it's fine by me. Fine by me. See them hating and it's fine by me. Fine by me.
I see 'em hating and it's fine by me. Got a dream and it's all I see. Got my team and it's all I need. See 'em hating and it's fine by me.
It's fine by me.
Boy, it's only buckets where I'm at, where I'm from. They don't tuck it, they just shoot. Get buckets through the gap. You be sluggish at the bat. I be Kirby Puckett. Sticking house of Moan Brown, stuck it to the mat. Magic fingers, like I'm Stephon Diggs. I don't like my coffee black, I like it Tayshaun Prince. Hold on to the balls, just like Marshawn Lynch. In the whip, you ain't like the.
I got a dream and it's all I see. I got my team and it's all I need. I see them hating and it's fine by me. Fine by me. See them hating and it's fine by me. Fine by me.
I see 'em hating and it's fine by me. Got a dream and it's all I see. Got my team and it's all I need. See 'em hating and it's fine by me.
It's fine by me.
I can see 'em hating, but it's all good. Say they hating 'cause I made it, 'cause they never thought I would.
I always knew I'd do it different since the day I started. When I was spitting all my lyrics, all I know is heartache. I need a medic who can feel so empathetic when I'm calling 9099. My list of fucking problems. Take out those zeros cause I'm powered by a nine, and my favorite color's Nero. But I'm looking for a star who can shine away the pain that is coming up with this age. As I look back and I say, where did it go? Why did I waste it? I grew up listening to music from 10 different genres. It never stopped me going crazy when the volume's up. And I always wanna be somebody who can tell his father I made it, pops, and I promise I'll look after mother. I'm making money, but my money isn't back, and I'm always wondering if it will ever be everlasting. I'm always thinking about the issues of my past. Now my faith is on the edge. Somebody go and call the pastor. I gave it weekends cause I need to take a chance. Now I'm working all the time on my music. I gotta act big. If I don't make it, then I pray my boy will smash this. I'm looking up for angels cause I want the wings to catch him. And in my past there's a version I barely know, who never thought he falls from the all-time low. But it's not his fault. Oh no, it's not his fault. Cause he's putting in his life, but his name, it didn't go. And if I grow old, moving from my friend zone, call me back home, I don't wanna let go. If I lose hope, grab me by the damn throat, shout my name and tell me let the worry go. Cause all I wanna do is cut loose, but I don't even know what's going on. Cause all I wanna do is push through, but I don't even know if I'm coming home. This is how I vent my hollow bones. I'm trying to think, but my words, they just keep overflowing. If you saw me, then you'd say that my vibe was glowing. If you knew me, then you'd say I'd have a smile. But all the while, for all my time, a secret that I'm hiding. I'm always feeling like I'm battling leviathans. I'm hitting and I'm slashing, but they're coming back inside my head. I'm up all night, too scared of bed. I'm wasting time and then I'm dead. And all that's left is words unsaid, or better yet, a demo track. Cause all I wanna do is cut, but I don't even know what's going on. Cause all I wanna do is push, but I don't even know if I'm coming home. Cause all I wanna do is cut, but I don't even know what's going on. Cause all I wanna do is push, but I don't even know if I'm coming home. If I'm out losing myself now, just need to know I need to cut loose. I'm always in the back in the red lights, so coming over save me falling. Cause I don't wanna burn my health now. These demons want me to cut loose. Tell me that these visions are okay, and when I'm fucking am I loving or just pushing them away? It's hard, so gotta give my body and soul in my torso. Found that this world left a hole. I gotta hope you're something that will take me and hold all the pieces falling from my struggling hope. I'm singing, DJ, can you play my song? I just wanna move and sing along. Forget all my worries and go lose my head in my favorite show. DJ, can you play my song? I just wanna move and sing along. Forget all my worries and go lose my head in my favorite show.
If you ain't got a man, what you doing right now? Never seen a man, I'ma show you now. Never met the man that can hold you down till now. And I can understand if you don't know how. Love is kinda scary when you're broken down. Girl, I'ma be the one to turn it all around. Baby, I swear I won't hurt you. So take my hand, let's go. Let everybody know you got a good man. I'll never desert you. I know your heart's been cold, you ain't gonna be alone. Now you got a good man.
Introduce you to a good man, nice to meet me. Tongue hang out, young 2-3 Geechee. Calling me a dog, but that's a nigga nature. Even though it's hard for a nigga being faithful. Your heart's been sold, I can tell by the sutures. Black MJ, Fox, Back to the Future. Sands in Jamaica, Cupid, shooter. Patrick Swayze, I see right through ya. Royalty coming to America. Been paid, we can book a flight to Hawaii. Get laid, got a lot of miles on your conscience. Oil change, let me check it in for you. Yeah, you need an upgrade. True carry glasses, but I ain't into playing games. Beautiful in my eyes, pink flames. Take a turn on the wheel of fortune. Spin acts everywhere. If love is priceless, who wants to be a millionaire?
You ain't got a man, what you doing right now? Never seen a man, I'ma show you now. Never met the man that can hold you down till now. And I can understand if you don't know how. Love is kinda scary when you're broken down. Girl, I'ma be the one to turn it all around. Baby, I swear I won't hurt you. So take my hand, let's go. Let everybody know you got a good man. I'll never desert you. I know your heart's been cold, you ain't gonna be alone. Now you got a good man.
Let's take a ride on my carpet, Aladdin. Love without a color, hi-hats, Charlie Chaplin. Black leather bomber, Tuskegee Airman. Take one for the team, they ain't even in my bracket. I'm so fly, when your man is a maggot, gotta say bye. It was fun while it lasted, high up in the mountains, fever, cabins. Us one countdown, spaceship blasted. Young boy Brando, desire in the streetcar. Champagne taste name, party like a rock star. Ashy the classic, let me put you in place. Got a little money, but the bill got a big face. Leaving, I'm lovesick, feel the prescription. See a better picture, high definition. Yeah, I'm the man on the horse on your polo, cruising out of this world, UFO.
You ain't got a man, what you doing right now? Never seen a man, I'ma show you now. Never met the man that can hold you down till now. And I can understand if you don't know how. Love is kinda scary when you're broken down. Girl, I'ma be the one to turn it all around. Baby, I swear I won't hurt you. So take my hand, let's go. Let
No, I ain't so typical. You buying me a drink, you gotta add what all my ladies want. After that, we all go for a cruise in that Mercedes line. Said we can pop bottles with the top down, hot town, and we got what all these fellas want now. Hot sounds coming out the window and it drops down. Houses filled with queens, and you know that's why they all lock down. Said I just wanna have a good night with my friends. Yeah, I just wanna be alright with my friends. Yeah, and I gotta smile so bright, I can give you what you like. Let's forget about the time. Yeah, say I just wanna have a good night with my friends. Yeah, I just wanna be alright with my friends. Yeah, and I gotta smile so bright, I can give you what you like. Let's forget about the time. Yeah, you ever met a bad chick with her money up? Don't you take advantage of the beauty that's in front of ya? Dancing so much, I gotta fix my cutest skirt. And you know we pouring up, cause I'm calling in to work. Don't ask me if I'm ready to leave, oh no, no. I must have misplaced my car keys, yeah. Cause I got on the cutest shoes, so please don't make me choose. I don't want this night to end, I'm with my friends, yeah. I just wanna have a good night with my friends, yeah. I just wanna be alright with my friends, yeah. And I gotta smile so bright, I can give you what you like. Let's forget about the time, yeah. I just wanna have a good night with my friends, yeah. I just wanna be alright with my friends, yeah. And I gotta smile so bright, I can give you what you like. Let's forget about the time, yeah.
Feeling forces from higher than Mars, saying we think you should stay up here and rest with us. Feeling forces from higher than Mars, saying we think you should stay up here and rest with us. I got 1,000 things that I could pay, but I think I'll get the cash out. I think I'll run away, leave 1,000 things that I just couldn't say. Think I'm better off on another world away. I got 1,000 things that I could pay, but I think I'll get the cash out. I think I'll run away, leave 1,000 things that I just couldn't say. Think I'm better off on another world away. I think the doors are closing, I think I'll leave with no trace. I think I'm better in the moment, though I'm up in yesterday. When next year flash approaching, I'll be miles away. Above the ocean, you notice now I'm setting the pace. And I've been busy building my ship to the stars, and hope it's gonna take up at least reach Mars. Hope I make some friends with the gods, cause we managed to meet up, and I hope they leave me in charge. Feeling forces from higher than Mars, saying we think you should stay up here and rest with us. Feeling forces from higher than Mars, saying we think you should stay up here and rest with us. I got 1,000 things that I could pay, but I think I'll get the cash out. I think I'll run away, leave 1,000 things that I just couldn't say. Think I'm better off on another world away. I got 1,000 things that I could pay, but I think I'll get the cash out. I think I'll run away, leave 1,000 things that I just couldn't say. Think I'm better off on another world away. I got so many traits, classes, bad habits, and they're talking to me. I think I really could be magic, a sigh of relief. No, we crash in, half the world still asleep, doubting what's happening. We're not Houdini, so escaping ain't an easy feat. I built my rocket ship, I'm gonna fly like honey and sea. From the apocalypse, it's written up in hieroglyphs, and I've been working on this spaceship ever since. Feeling forces from higher than Mars, saying we think you should stay up here and rest with us. Feeling forces from higher than Mars, saying we think you should stay up here and rest with us. I got 1,000 things that I could pay, but I think I'll get the cash out. I think I'll run away, leave 1,000 things that I just couldn't say. Think I'm better off on another world away. I got 1,000 things that I could pay, but I think I'll get the cash out. I think I'll run away, leave 1,000 things that I just couldn't say. Think I'm better off on another world away. I got 1,000 things that I could pay, but I think I'll get the cash out. I think I'll run away, leave 1,000 things that I just couldn't say. Think I'm better off on another world away.
Yeah. It's that take off right here, man. Aviator 101s. You know what I mean? Flight school, son. What up, O? What up, Black? What up, P? Yeah. Yeah. Let's talk about the sky, how I take flight, especially when I used to be afraid of the heights.
The clouds gave me freedom, wisdom, it gave me sight. I pop like red and vodka, but swagger like overright. My plane's off the ground, tell the city good night. I'm headed to the next one, I put it down like I never knew the ground. I'm never coming low, walking on Mars, smoking on the. Where do airplanes go when they own? When I'm no longer fly, that's the place that I wanna go. For now, I just coast, way above the game. Can't a single come and clip my wings. Carolina Black, Fran P, Big O. About to take this to wherever we wanna go. As for me personally, my eyes on the top. Already told him to save me a spot. Now watch me, watch me, watch me.
Watch me take flight, not out of sight, reaching new heights. Watch me take flight, not out of sight, reaching new heights.
You see these flying, you see the music dying. Love new ideas, learning from the past but not trying to put a label on it or put a fable on it. No moral at the end, my friend, we moving past opponents. This one ain't practice here, let's work the fractions here. One banger in this scheme could make my whole team millionaires. And it's impressive, B, but really I'm not stressing. See, enough mental weaponry to navigate a century. And yo, the clock's ticking, my team's in a position to make the world stand and listen while we shine and glisten. So morning, noon, or late night, you dealing with the hate, right? Petty jealousy of homies dying in the limelight. I sip the baddest beer, stubborn like the fattest deer, and bully on through on my way to the stratosphere. Sky's the limit, right? I'm looking down at satellites and keeping game hella tight while I'm reaching new heights. Watch me, watch me.
Watch me take flight, not out of sight, reaching new heights. Watch me take flight, not out of sight, reaching new heights.
Lovely day in the city and I'm coasting. I get another chance to get my soul cleansed. Catching inspiration from the scene, and it seems I hope it decipher my dreams. You see, my sixth sense is so clean. Hoping that the listeners can grasp what I mean. But never worry, cause the real always tends to see my rhymes as if my voice is a can do.
Welcome to a realm where the pulse of sports thrills and the spark of technology sizzles. Join Ronald Boleware and your charismatic host, Jay, aka Jonathan Anderson. Together, they unpack the latest in sports and technology. This is Noonish Sports and Tech.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going down? It is your boy, J.A., a.k.a. Jonathan Anderson, and this is Noonish Sports and Tech, man. Unc is on the way. Don't you worry. He handling some business. Some people got him backed up, bad business. Unc, good business. They bad business, but Unc, good business, though. You know what I'm saying? But we got a very exciting show ready for you today, man. So many great topics to talk about, and we're going to get to them. But you know how we like to start this thing off. What up, Unc? Hold on, I'm gonna go and introduce you first, before we get CY in the building. Okay, Okay. Oh man, I made it to where you could wrench around and wrench it off. That's the rest. Yeah, I'll give you this killer. If you didn't know, man, now you know this is Unc in the building, man. Hey, should we call him out? Should we call him out live, or you want to handle that online?
Oh no, we'll talk about it.
I'm talking about calling them people out. This got you backed up and running around right now.
Oh yeah, Genesis.
Yeah, Genesis.
They got the concierge service where they're supposed to come pick your car up and do the oil change.
Get them.
And they just saying Genesis of Irving. Let me be specific.
Get them.
Genesis of Irving.
Y'all step your game up.
Y'all doing bad business, man. Doing bad business.
Bad business, man. Got it backed up on the show. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you ain't gonna stop the show.
Nah.
The show must go on.
Nah. No, one monkey don't stop no show.
Yes, sir. And if you didn't know,
now you know.
Now you know. This is Ron Boleware, mom.
Yes, sir.
Co-host of the
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
most world-renowned Noonish Sports and Tech, man. Yeah, man. So we about to go on and get to this, man. You know how we start this thing. First lady of F1, Miss CY. What's going down, girl?
Morning, boys. Afternoon, boys. Afternoon-ish.
Afternoonish. Yeah.
Good noonish to ya.
Put
I
that ish
love-
on there. Put that ish.
Gotta put that ish on there. What's going down, Miss CY? How you been?
Not too much. I'm good. Better than Unk over there putting what is it? Genesis of Grapevine? Is that what you said? Irving?
No, Genesis of Irving, man.
Yeah.
Irving. Put him
And
right
then-
on last.
And then,
Get
you
a
know,
Yelp review ready.
and you know, I ain't
Yeah.
trying to put my business out there, but you know, me and my wife, she got a Genesis SUV and I got the Genesis car.
Yeah.
And last time you know, they supposed to do the valet to come get your car.
Mm-hmm.
But they were so backed up, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so we took the car.
That ain't
And
my problem.
Mm-hmm.
That's y'all problem.
And then we told them specific things to do, like we need washer fluid in the car.
Yeah.
He wrote it down.
Yeah.
Then when they bring the car back, no washer fluid.
Yeah.
Yikes.
So Genesis of Irving, y'all giving Genesis a bad name.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
So
man.
get your stuff together because Unc will call the corporate office on you, and he just and the only reason he hadn't so far, he just ain't had time. As soon as I get time, you know, I drop a dime on these people, and that's the only way to get them straightened out.
Hey, your nephew gonna give a Yelp review, Google review. You know what I'm saying?
Don't-
Ain't even got a Genesis.
Oh yeah.
But it's
Don't make
going
me
down.
fire up the reviews. I'll write a review real quick.
You
Yes,
know,
ma'am. Thank you, CY. Thank you,
Getting my
CY.
uncle fired up like that, man.
Yeah.
Hey, don't mess around, wrench around, boy, I'll get wrenched off. But how you doing, First Lady? F1 for the moment, NHL here in another moment. How you doing,
I'm the
CY?
first lady of many sports.
Absolutely. You just the
I'm-
first lady,
Yeah,
period.
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 Don't
There's
gas,
just a
don't gas
period
me
behind
up,
that.
Don't gas me up. No, you're right though. You're so right. I am the first lady of all things, actually.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are.
No, I'm good. I actually have some really exciting news today. I kept thinking like F1 was going to be kind of quiet. They're taking a break. Incorrect. It's been nonstop news since the last race. So should I just jump into it?
Yeah, let's jump into that. Let's
Yeah,
jump. You know, I
jump
want to know
into
the
it.
skinny. You wouldn't even tell me the skinny. I was kind of
I wa-
offended. I thought I was gonna get first dibs, but no.
No, you get
I
same
didn't-
same deals with
Yeah.
everybody else.
Yeah, same
Everyone
time,
gets
man.
equal dibs, actually.
Yeah.
No,
But you
things
know
have-
me.
I do.
Same
But
time,
this
man.
is
Same time. I don't know you. That's a Friday reference. I had to go and
this
throw
is
that out there.
so like literally within the last hour of breaking news. So
Oh, wow.
things are getting bananas out there. Okay, so yesterday, I don't know if you guys follow ESPN F1. They have a dedicated page for Formula One news.
Okay.
They put up a graphic of Liam Lawson and said he's taking Sergio Perez's seat at Red Bull. Interesting. That's an official page, right? Interesting.
Yeah.
But then that picture disappears and no one says anything. And I thought to myself, somebody jumped the gun or something is incorrect here. So
Okay.
Sergio, there had been no official announcement that Sergio Perez was going to leave Red Bull. Zero. They had not said a single word about it.
Yeah.
That post shows up, it disappears. But today, breaking news, literally less than 2 hours ago, Red Bull officially announces they've dropped Sergio Perez for 2025. Officially out by, he's not delivered. He's had multiple
Wow.
DNFs. He drug that team down. If he had consistent finishes and podium appearances, Red Bull would have definitely won that
I
constructors
mean,
championship.
clearly, Max didn't win a race for like the last. I don't know. He won what, one race out of the last like 8, and then he still won the drivers' championship. And Checo
Exactly.
couldn't do nothing.
Checo was snoozing on, and I just feel like it was Red Bull kept arguing and Christian Horner kept saying like, no, we're loyal to Checo. He's our guy. We're not changing things. That's our
Yep.
boy. But he just was not delivering. And I felt like that made Red Bull look bad. Like if they're really serious about winning their championship, like you got to cut him. He didn't deserve to be there. Like he wasn't showing progress. He wasn't showing that he really, really deserved that seat. I think he's got a lot of history with the sport. He's got a super rich dad in Mexico. Who knows what's happening in Mexico?
Entitlement. Well, thought he had a job. Well, you
So-
better perform.
Yep. And so Sergio is out officially. Now, the big question that is on everybody's mind is what's the ripple effect of this? Who's going to take the seat? Now, do you remember our little friend, Yuki Tsunoda? He's an RB driver. I call him Spooky Tsunoda because he's got an attitude. Okay. He's got a fierce attitude, a meow attitude, if you will. And so we've got Yuki and then we've got Liam Lawson fighting for this Red Bull seat. The argument is out there that Yuki is the one who really deserves it because he's been in F1 the longest.
Yeah.
Liam's new, but they think that he'll get that opportunity. Why? I don't know. I don't really have a preference so much. I just am glad that Red Bull's making moves, because it just was super disappointing to watch Checo literally not finish these races and have silly mistakes all throughout. Max is having to carry the whole team on his back. And not that I'm, I'm not a massive Red Bull fan, but if my teammate was hanging out in the background all day and not showing up, I would be frustrated. So
absolutely. And where is this Liam character from?
Liam, I think he's either I think he's from New Zealand or Australia. And you've seen his name. He's been there for a little bit. He was kind of a backup reserve driver. He's come in, like, I think that my biggest concern is, will Yuki be able to keep his seat at RB? Is Liam going to take that spot? What's going to happen? I'm not really sure. I really don't know. So we'll hopefully have an announcement today.
We like Yuki.
He's got the attitude. I think I want him there. Liam's still a young guy. He's hungry for it. I think he could be a good team dynamic with Max, but I think Max is always going to be the star. And we'll see what happens. So Liam's go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. What were you saying?
No, please continue.
No, you please, because mine is completely off topic. So what were you about to say?
No, go ahead.
Well, I was going to say, I just realized that Liam Neeson, his last name is spelled like Nissan, and it tripped me all the way out when I saw that. But anyway.
Liam Neeson and Liam Lawson, different, but but similar if you really think about it. No,
great name. That's my son's middle name, actually.
Liam is?
Yep.
Or Lawson?
Liam.
That's
Liam
cute.
Titus, to be exact.
Really? Oh, I love that. Well, Liam, to confirm, is from New Zealand. I didn't want to mess that up. He is from New Zealand, not to be confused with Liam Neeson. But anyway, I think that we'll see what happens. Liam, you might recognize his name because he took the seat for Ricardo at AlphaTauri. When he needed a backup. So I don't know. We'll see what happens here.
Yeah. Okay.
So maybe next week I'll have.
I was wondering where I heard that name from, but that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. He's not brand new to the game. You've heard his name many times. So I think we talked about it last year too, or earlier this year. So we'll see. But some other fun things that were happening this last week in F1. Carlos is obviously leaving Ferrari. He got to drive with his dad, who's a well-known driver as well, Carlos Sainz Sr. and Carlos Sainz Jr. got to drive Ferraris together, kind of as this like last goodbye. One thing I really loved is that Charles Leclerc, his teammate, was there to cheer him on. So that was fun to see. And we had another, fun family moment at the last race where Charles and his brother got to drive together. So it was just fun. It was some kind of fun little moments for them. But I had this is probably before
some great moments of nepotism taking place.
Just a little nepotism to end the season. But no, I thought that was kind of cool. I mean, there's a lot of nepotism in F1, as we know, with like Verstappen, PK, all that. But yeah, no, I thought it was really cool. But I did want to bring up something that I thought was funny. This might have been before my time with you guys, but this isn't the first time there's been kind of a PR oops moment with announcing new drivers. There was a moment there when Oscar Piastri was actually he wasn't decided to sign with him. He hadn't announced it yet. He wasn't officially a McLaren papaya boy yet. There was still some TBDs. While Alpine, the other team, another Formula One team, put out a press release, someone got fired that day. Someone's shit fired. Wow. They put out an official press release across all channels announcing that they had signed Oscar Piastri. And Oscar puts out a tweet shortly after, was like, without my approval, and to my understanding, Alpine has gone out and said that I've joined the team when I, in fact, have not joined the team.
Well, that's a tactic. That's like they've done that in the NFL before. Remember the Dallas Cowboys did that to Randy Gregory. And he was like, no, matter of fact, I'm going to go sign with the 49ers.
Wait, what's the strategy? Like, what would the strategy be?
You put the P to try to force him into that spot. into that agreement, you know? It's like, the talks are going well. Let's go ahead and put it out there. You know, it'll be fine.
Oh,
you know?
I see. From the group that announced it, you're saying like they're
Exactly.
okay. We'll nudge them into it. I think that's I know from a PR view, like that shit is terrifying. I would be so afraid
Absolutely.
to bank on that and then have to backtrack. And that's why I was so curious about the announcement that went out about Sergio, or I guess Liam signing. My thinking is that, well, there's a couple ways. I don't know. My thought is that this wasn't a team announcing. This was ESPN announcing it, which is even more questionable. I'm like, why would they do that if they didn't have at least a clue? I think they knew that for sure Sergio was gone, but I think there's still they weren't confirmed that Liam is taking the seat, which is why they took it down. Or it's just blatantly incorrect, which means maybe Yuki has a spot. I don't know. But
we hope you can keep it.
It was interesting. I did see a post on Reddit though, where Oscar had tweeted that like this was done without my understanding. I've not signed anything with Alp. It was like a big like, hey, hold your horses moment. And a fan printed it out at a race and had Oscar sign it. I thought that'd be kind of fun to have a tweet where it was stirring up some drama. But I love that they brought it to Oscar to have it signed. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. Sergio released a thank you letter to the Red Bull team, just like literally 30 minutes ago, thanking them and wishing them the best of luck. So who knows where he ends up? He might be done. We might have seen the last of Sergio.
Hey, him and Ricardo, they might start their own league. You know, they need to go figure something out. You know, because hey, he can come do some more Red Bull runs. You know,
there
he
you
did pretty
go.
good that day. Nobody else was on the track though. You can't lose.
When you're the only one on the track, you really can't lose. No, I think that's a great idea. Actually, there was this video going around on TikTok where this fan ran into Ricardo in New York. Ricardo has this really cool merch line called Ashante, and it's like clothes and they've all kind of really cool stuff. He did a pop-up in New York City, unrelated to F1 or race. It's just something he's done. And a fan walks up to him and says, hey, so no caddy next year, or no, you know, like you're not going to be joining Cadillac GM. And Ricardo laughs and then says, no, man, I'm done. Like, that's it. And so fans were taking that as like a really true, like he's absolutely done with the sport. Because there was buzz that because Danny's so big in the US that maybe he would be be part of this American built team with Cadillac GM. And but he like very clearly, well, I don't know, maybe that's just a tactic, but he was like, no, man, I'm out of here. I'm done. Thank you. I'm finished with it. So I'm bummed, but you know, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Wow. I mean, that's some good tea right there, man. You know, in season, off season is always the best time, you know. But you know, gotta keep the company, the league's relevant. So it's all kinds of mess going on in F1. When does the league start back up? Like February?
Yeah, they get back into cars early part of the year. We'll start seeing them on track in February, and then I think we'll have our first race in March.
That's awesome. Hey, well, you know, it'll be 2025, and before you know it, F1 will be kicking right back off, and the First Lady F1 gonna have a full load of work over here on Noonish, you know.
I'll be back with my correspondence and F1 news. But yeah, so let's jump into hockey, shall we? We've got some some fun things. You know, it's a really interesting part of the season. Now, the start season is also pretty long. They play well into like the spring. It'll be especially if they make it into playoffs, into the postseason stuff. Sure.
All of these sports have extended their season. Basketball used to be over at the end of May or early June.
Yeah.
You know, but it's not anymore. All these sports now go about 9 months.
Oh, that money.
Yeah. All of these sports go about 9 months, including the NFL. You know, you start training camp in June, and you don't get the Super Bowl till mid-January.
Yeah.
So all of these sports are going.
They trying to catch up with baseball.
9 months, yeah.
They trying to catch up with baseball. Oh, yeah. You know how we get down. You know.
But anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt, but all these sports are going long seasons now.
I hear that. I hear that, but then it's so interesting to see the things that like baseball's speeding up the game with the pitch clock, right? So like, okay, we want longer seasons. We want faster games. Fans are over, you know, the 5-hour day game on a Sunday, you know.
Yep.
So that's a really good point. That's an excellent point, because the seasons are getting longer, more money, but like
the players are over that. You know, like I'm in center field, like, bruh, throw strikes. I'm out here baking, dog. You serious right now, bruh? I used to talk smack to my pitcher. Throw strikes, bro. What's going down? You know. Like,
That's fair. I mean, I cannot even imagine. I was joking. I worked 5 events in a couple of days. I'm like, I can't imagine playing 5 games in a week or playing. I don't know, even a game, even in a game. Like when these drivers do these back to back. I mean, they were like Vegas one day, Abu Dhabi. Like going Qatar. Like they were back to back. Like I can't even imagine doing that. Like how hard that is on your body. After the race, before the race, sleep. What is sleep? Who is she?
Exactly.
Like, how are you resting between all of the promo stuff you have to do? Like, I think about that for every sport. F1 just is different. F1's built different just logistically. Like, you guys should check out, maybe one day I'll dive into this, like just the sheer logistics of getting these cars and teams from one place to another across the globe and keeping the stuff safe. Like, can you imagine if you show up and you don't have a front wing?
The logistics are insane, I'm sure.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that's one thing that got me into the sport was, yes, I loved following the drivers, but the business of F1 and like the sheer logistics are like unlike anything, people have
especially
ever
when they have like back-to-back races like in completely different countries, and they're in a different country every race,
Exactly. So, like I can't.
You think when they come to the US, they may as well knock out Miami, Vegas, and Austin at the same time, but that's not how it goes at all.
It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts, but it is a long season. The Stars, though, are doing quite well. We've got some recent good wins. I will say happy birthday to our good friend Jake Ottinger, the goalie. He is a fan. It's my number one friend, my boy, Jake Ottinger.
What up, Jake? Happy birthday, Jake Ottinger. Hey,
they call him Otter. Yeah, shoot some money out of my head. I can't see it on my screen, but please shoot some.
We got you. I got you.
There's
some birthday bucks for you, Jake.
You got that paper,
Give
man.
you a little NIL. Give you a little NIL.
Name, image, and likeness.
Happy birthday. Unc's going to get you a Genesis for your birthday.
No, Unc ain't going to do all that.
Yeah.
Unc got to pay for his wife just.
That's false advertising. Right
oh,
there.
sorry. Sorry, the Genesis of Irving will be sending Jake Ottinger a new Genesis for all the trouble.
Yeah, but take care of Unc first, though.
Take care of Unc first, then get Jake his car. But no, Stars are on a good run. I did want to call out. I mean, I've mentioned him before, but Matt Duchesne is one of my favorite players to follow. I wanted to call out some highlights for him for this season so far. He is leading the team in goals, points, assists.
Nice.
That's my guy. Okay, he's like a mature player, but one thing I really love about him is he's getting the young guys hooked in. He's great with the fans. He's amazing on social media. To me, he's a star of stars. Like, he is not necessarily replacing the Jamie Benns and the Segas, but people are familiar with him. Those are the vets. Yep. Duchesne's relatively new to Dallas, but he's a great player and he's proving it on the ice. So I have been really excited to follow him. So if you guys are like, I don't know what to follow, I don't watch the Stars, Duchesne is fun. He also reshared some really fun content we did with him on the photo booth, featuring a Morgan Wallen song. And I thought that was really cool. You guys should follow him on Instagram. He's fun. His kids play hockey, so he's been fun to like. He posts like his son's first celebration on the ice after scoring a goal, and he did like a move like Duchesne always does, and I thought that was really cute. But no, he's a really fun player to follow. While Sagan's out recovering from his hip surgery, we wish him well. Jamie Benn's still on the ice. I still love to follow him. Another fun social moment you guys should check out is they mic'd up Jamie Benn on the ice. And I just love, I don't
Jamie
know.
Benn. I got a picture with Jamie Benn from back in the day.
That's cute. I love that.
That's the redhead dude, right?
Nope, but that's okay.
Is it another Ben?
Oh, Jordy, his brother. Yeah. He has a brother who has. I was like, wait, no, that's not redhead. No, you're so right. Jordy retired from playing, but I think he is like a coach now with the Stars. He's either doing some like athlete development or something with player development with them. Yeah, you're right. Jordy Benn. I almost forgot about him.
Jordy Benn. My bad.
It's okay. Similar but different. Just like Matthew Stafford and Max Verstappen.
Yeah. Just like Matthew Stafford and Max Verstappen.
You know what I meant to say, man. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to get one in on there.
No, it's here's my thing, it's my favorite because it really, until you said it like that, I was like, oh, it does sound the same.
It does.
And I need to enunciate. It
Yeah.
sounds like Liam Lawson and Liam Neeson.
Yeah.
Matthew Stafford and Max Verstappen. It does
Yeah.
sound similar.
Yeah.
So you were onto something there. But
Hey, Unc constantly putting us on game. It's like, wow, I never thought about that.
I never thought about that.
Yeah.
But no, Unc really does. Unc, you teach me a lot of great things. So thank you for that.
Oh, hey, you teach us a lot of great things too, and thank you for that.
Yes. That's why you are the first lady. Yeah.
Well, I love
Chatty.
y'all, and I hope I taught someone something new today.
Yes.
And a shout out
Always.
to all of my friends who are tuning in to watch. I am excited to have new Noonish fans, but also to make new friends on this show. So thanks to all the people who reach out to after the show and have good comments and stuff on YouTube. So thank you guys. I love when you agree, but also I'm happy to disagree too.
Absolutely. No, we are
we
so
can always, we can disagree and still love each other.
Yeah, man.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Because
that makes for good conversation.
Because our disagreements is only on our opinion, not the facts.
Absolutely.
You can't disagree with the facts, but you can disagree with my opinion.
All day long. And we value your opinion to the
absolutely.
highest. First lady of F1 and NHL.
Thank you so much.
That's why you got the top spot.
That's why I got the top spot, and because I've got to jump to meetings. But no, I agree. We can agree. We can disagree. Some might agree that sugar-free ketchup is the best. I just I agree with that. It does taste a lot better than regular ketchup. Are we right?
Is Whataburger ketchup sugar free? Because I think that's the
I
best.
actually have no idea.
Hey, I'm gonna say it like this: a fast food restaurant has probably got lots of sugar to get you addicted to come back.
Hey, Goo Punch said you were great competition. He said you were good competition in the fantasy league. She was the champion last year, bro. So
absolutely.
Last year
the champions didn't make it, but we're gonna get to the fantasy here in just a second, though. Goo. Hey, man, it was a great league, great league, a lot of fun. It's still going down, but nah, first lady, you've been excellent. I know you got to jump. Thank you so much.
You. Love y'all. Talk to you soon.
Yes, ma'am. Love you. Be good.
Love you too.
See you next week. And that is the first lady of F1. So y'all know what time it is.
And ice hockey.
And NHL. You know what's going down. But yeah, y'all know what time it is now. The people came for the first lady of F1. We are just the residue. You know what I'm saying? But hey, hopefully we can keep this thing up to par. But we about to jump into these subjects. Let's get it. What's going down, Unc? Let's go on and get this thing. So first and foremost,
it going. Let's get it popping.
Before we get into these topics, man, there's one that we want to bring up, man, that is very important, and we got to get this out here, man. We got Mouse, man. Randy Moss, shout out to you, man. I was watching on IG Live when you were doing your announcement about your liver cancer and getting past that, bro. Your time away from ESPN, man. We missing you, bro. Just come back strong, come back healthy, bro. Until then, we got you, big dog. Randy Moss is that dude. Huh?
Oh, yeah. I had been hearing, like, one time they said that somebody said, because his eyes was yellow.
Yeah.
And I thought the same thing. I said, man, that could be, but then somebody said it wasn't. But anyway,
both thought he was on that chronic.
But man, we wish you the best, Randy. We praying for you.
Yeah.
And get well, man. And hope you bounce all the way back, not part of the way.
Yes, sir. We cheering for your recovery, baby.
Yeah, absolutely.
We cheering for your recovery, big dog. Let me make sure I hit the right button on that. I think I hit the laughing, and there's no laughing matter about this at all, man. We down for you, Randy Moss. Straight up. Man, all the love, bro. You took it like a soldier, big dog. We got you, Mouse. We got you, big dog. First topic, man. I don't know if y'all had a chance to get and watch Miss Zay Green this past Sunday when she played Murray State. But as we mentioned, she was on the show last week, talking about her journey and what's going down in Alabama right now as they are currently sitting at, she say 10-1. I say 9-1. ESPN say 9-1, so I'm going to say 9-1. But she say 10-1, so I say 10-1 too. But Zay went off on Sunday, huh? Did you see her game?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Hey,
I didn't see the whole game. I caught parts of it.
Yeah,
but I saw enough to see her putting some work in.
Yeah, she put that work in.
20.
Yeah.
4?
It was 20 points, 5 boards, and 4 rebounds, man. We're gonna have this Zay Green watch going down. I'm sorry, 4 assists. Yeah. We're gonna have this Zay Green watch going down all season long. I think she had a couple
steals to go with that too.
Yeah, she had 2 blocks.
Yeah, 2 blocks and a couple steals. So she's a what they call a stat stuffer.
A stat stuffer, man.
Every stat, she got something in there.
And they won by 30. You know, I
Yeah,
believe it was
yeah.
like 85 to 55, 84 to 54, something like that.
Something like that.
But yeah, man, you know, shout out Zay Green, doing your thing, man. She's got another game coming up, and we will keep you guys posted. Y'all check us out on Noonish, man. I'll make sure you guys know when she's playing and where you can find her. I got apps and things, and YouTube TV is a pretty awesome resource. But anyway, yeah, congrats, Zay. Hey, we challenged her last week. I said, hey, Zay, you gonna average 20 for the season or what? And she went out there and got that 20 on Sunday. So, hey,
Absolutely, yeah.
she made me proud. That's what I'm talking about, man.
But this is the thing that she said she's concentrating on.
What's that?
Not getting 20. What she say? She's
Winning.
Winning.
And that's all that matters. So,
Hey, cause when you win,
just clap for that one too, man. Way to go, Zay. Keep up the good work out there. Hey, you see they retired Caitlin Clark's jersey at Iowa today?
No, I
Are
didn't
they
see
planning
that.
on doing it? Yeah, I think that's pretty dope.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And also, shout out Caitlin Clark, you know, for winning the Time Magazine Athlete of the Year. I think it was well deserved. How could she not be? All the scrutiny, everything going on around her last year, and still going out performing, not making the Olympic team. I was befuddled. You know what I'm saying? But doing what she did, man, I was okay with that. Time Athlete of the Year. Shout out to you, Caitlin Clark. Well, freaking deserved, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, man. But next up, y'all know what time it is. We got to get to that NCAA football. I don't know why this is controversy at all. Travis Hunter is the 2024 Heisman winner, man. What you thought this was?
Who said it was controversial?
Man, there's people out there saying, oh, Ashton Janty was robbed. Boy, please. You better stop.
No. I'll say this. This is just my opinion, like we said a while ago.
Yeah.
You can disagree with it.
Yeah.
But I'll say this. Ashton Janty wasn't robbed.
No.
But if Ashton Janty would have got it, Travis wouldn't have been robbed either.
Yeah, they were both deserving, but
somebody got to
was
get
for
it.
sure deserving of it.
Somebody,
you know what I'm saying?
Somebody got to get it.
And holy cow, shout out to Anthony Marquez, man. And let me tell you this, I did know this, and when I heard this, I had every intention of going and putting $100 down, and I forgot to when I got to the crib because I was on the way to Kroger to get some sushi. When I heard on the radio, they said Travis Hunter's odds of winning a Heisman Trophy are 6,000 to 1. If I'd have put $100 down,
Wait a minute. The odds against him was 6,000?
no, the odds. This is during the season.
Oh,
During the season, his odds of winning the Heisman Trophy were 6,000 to 1.
so if you would have put one, you would have won 6,000.
Six million. Yes. If he put 100, that's 6 million. If I'm doing my math correctly.
No. I wouldn't have. I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's what it was. And he won that. They say what? Warren Sapp put down $1,000 on that bet. 6,000 to 1. You put down 1,000. I believe that's 60 million, ain't it? If I'm doing my math correctly. Somebody tell me if I'm doing my math wrong.
All you gotta do is put the zeros on it.
Yeah.
Cause 6,000. 1 0, that's 600,000. I mean that's 60,000.
Yep.
2 zeros, 600,000.
Yep.
Another 0 is 6 million.
6 million. So it's been 6 million?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, Warren got 6 million off that deal. That's insane.
For
bruh.
$1,000?
For $1,000.
Oh yeah, that's 6 million. I mean, cause you add the 3 zeros to the 1,000.
Yeah.
I mean to the 6,000. So 6,000 plus 1 0, 60,000.
Yep.
Plus another 0, 600,000.
Yep.
And another 0, 6 million.
Yeah.
For $1,000.
For $1,000, man. I was gonna put down 100.
I didn't even know that. I would have put 5.
Man.
I would have put 5 on it.
Yeah, I mean, just,
Get 35.
I was like, man, this is an easy, I thought that was a hell of a odds right there, Like, that's crazy, man.
That just shows you the hate and all that going toward them. They was like,
absolutely.
oh no, he can't win. And pretty much they were saying it's impossible for him to win.
Yeah. Well,
pretty much when you put 6,000 to 1,
yeah,
and that's pretty much saying that I'm betting that it's impossible. Because if I put up 6,000 that he's not gonna win it, and you put $1 he yields, that's pretty much saying it's impossible.
Ain't no chance, bro. And he beat them odds, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So shout out.
He beat the crap out of them all.
Shout out Travis Hunter, man. You deserved it, bro.
Oh, yeah,
like,
you deserved it.
I think, man, personally, I say he would have been robbed if Ashley Janty would have gotten it. Because we've seen Since the year 2000, we've seen like 15 running backs run for 2,000 yards. Where's Kevin Smith at? He ran for 2,500. But I think he was in the league for 2 years after that.
The Heisman not awarded on what you're going to do in the NFL.
Yeah.
It's awarded to what you're doing right now. And I'm going to say this.
Kevin Smith ran for 2,500, which is more than Ashton Jenkins. He didn't win no Heisman. I don't even think
what did his team do?
I don't think he was a nominee.
What did his team do?
He was in Central Florida or something like that. South Florida or something like
that. But Ashton Jenkins' team has got a chance to win they're in the 12.
They do.
Yeah. So
they're in the Mountain West. Let's look at that Mountain West Conference. We got Colorado State, UNLV, Wyoming. I'm just saying.
We're not going to do that.
But
but let's look at the teams he did play. He played the number one team.
They weren't number one at the time, huh?
But they became number one, so they was number one then. But we just didn't know it.
It's the same team. They barely beat Idaho the week before. So they was figuring it out. They was figuring it out when they played.
But he put up 175 on them, right?
Yeah, 192 or something, I think.
I think it was 170. Well, anyway. Yeah. Okay. And then UNLV was the number 20 team when he played them. He put 220 on them.
Yeah.
So let's not discredit.
I'm not discrediting his ability.
But when you start saying, he didn't play nobody, we can go through the Big 12 too. Well, them teams wasn't that good either.
But if that's the case, what's the purpose of having a strength of schedule?
They don't do that.
That's why they try to put 15 SEC schools in the goddamn bowl game.
All right. Well, if you're going on strength of schedule and they didn't play nobody, why is Boise State in there? They shouldn't even be in the top 12.
You're right.
If they didn't play nobody, and their strength of schedule was so weak,
get
them out of the top 12.
You're right.
You can't have it both ways.
You're right.
You can't say you're one of the best 12 teams, but you didn't play nobody.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you're playing both sides of the coin.
Exactly. But that one loss was to Oregon. It was a good. They lost by 3 early in the season before Oregon had any identity or anybody knew who Oregon was going to beat. You know what I'm saying? But yet and still, Ashton Jenkins, I'm not trying to discredit you, bro. You had an amazing season. But we've seen that before. I've seen that before, dog. Yeah. It ain't nothing new. There's been 15 guys since 2000 has run for 2,000 yards. Yeah. So, I ain't ever seen nobody do what Travis Hunter did. And I believe that's why he got it.
Well, I'm going to say this. Well, Barry Sanders rushed 2,000 yards. What about him?
Yeah.
What about Derrick Henry? He rushed for 2,000 yards.
Yeah,
so it is some that did succeed on the next level.
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
But it's more than that.
I'm going to say this here. I'm going to say this. This is just me. I've seen every last one of them dudes that ran for 2,000 yards.
Yeah.
And the only one that impressed me like Ashton Jenkins was Barry Sanders. The rest of them, they didn't impress me.
You weren't impressed by Derrick Henry in college? Derrick Henry was crazy.
Not like Ashton Jenkins I wasn't. Yeah. Because this is the thing. When
LaDainian Tomlinson?
No. Because this is the thing when I seen Boise State play. I seen Boise State just get his dude the ball in open space. He'll get 3 guys and he still get 10, 12 yards.
Oh, yeah.
It's him in open field against 3 people. And Boise State did that all year long. Watch the bowl game.
Yeah.
It's going to be sometime they pitch it to him. He's going to have 1 block and 3 guys out there, and he's still going to get some. I'm just saying.
And this is another thing. He also led the NCAA in carries by 54, I believe.
Yeah.
He the only one that had over 300 carries in the NCAA. So, of course, he averaged 7 yards a carry. The boy toted the rock. I'm not trying to discredit none of that.
I'm not trying to say that Hunter.
But, I'm sure there's some guys. He was ranked 14th in average yards per carry. So what does that say? You know what I'm saying? If the other guys got 300 attempts, those are going to be 2,000-yard rushers hypothetically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From an average standpoint. So, we've seen it before. He's a great running back. But listen, since 2000, Melvin Gordon ran for 25.87. That's more. Kevin Smith ran for 25.67. That's more than Ashton Jenkins.
Yeah.
Derrick Henry up there. Andre Williams. LaDainian Tomlinson. It's several guys. Matt Forte. Larry Johnson. Donald Brown. Got doggone Damian Anderson. Who is that? Tevin Coleman. I didn't even know Tevin Coleman. He went to Falcons. I had no clue he ran for 2,000 yards, man. Christian McCaffrey ran for 2,000 yards. J.J. Arrington, Ray Rice. We've seen that before is all I'm saying. So I believe it should go to something that we ain't seen before, and that's who it went to. Shout out Travis Hunter. Congratulations. I'm not trying to discredit you, big dog.
I'm not trying to discredit you either. But this is the thing. Here we go. Mm-hmm. The first time you seen it. Mm-hmm. Go get some guys older and ask them who Chuck McNarick and them was that play both sides of the ball.
Well,
see, y'all just seen it before. Even Now, okay, I was saw somebody play every down,
Yeah.
but it's a guys few older than me have seen it. So just because you ain't seen it, that don't mean they've never been done before.
Well, see, that's why.
See, and this is what I keep telling people. It's about opportunity meets talent and preparation.
Yeah.
Travis Hunter had the talent and he prepared himself, and Dion gave him the opportunity.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying because for me, myself, and I sit down and we had a conversation that, look, man, out of all the humans that has ever played football, Travis Hunter is the only one that's good. He's the only one that had the opportunity in the last 3 decades.
No doubt.
But there's people that had the opportunity before the last three decades. Guess what? They did the same thing.
Hey,
they played both sides of the ball every play. So it has been done before, just not recently.
We just ain't seen it.
Yeah, just ain't seen it.
with my own 2 eyeballs.
So let's not act let's not say it's never been done before. Let's say we ain't seen it because it has been done before.
Yep.
And before the 50s, it was guys did it all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, I appreciate you, Goop Punch. Yeah. Hey, I see you got what up, Sexy Scorpio? Appreciate it, man. We gonna keep it 100
man. We
over
appreciate
here.
you, man.
Always, man.
Yeah, Sexy Scorpio.
Hey,
if you haven't hit that subscribe button, go over there, hit that subscribe button.
Hit that thing
hit
one
that
good
like,
time.
then share it with somebody else. Yeah.
Yes,
But anyway.
And also, that's not the only award Travis Hunter won. And that man you just named, he won that Chuck Bednarik Award. He won the Bolitnikoff Award.
Exactly.
He won the Paul Horning Award, AP Player of the Year, the Lot Impact Trophy, the Walter Camp Award, man.
Yeah,
he deserved every
Travis
last
Hunter
one
went
off. So
he deserved every last one of them.
And I'll give you a rundown of the stats. In 12 games, my boy had 92 catches on offense, 1,152 yards and 14 touchdowns, averaging 12.2 yards per catch and 96 yards a game. That ain't bad. No. And then he also led the Big 12 in receptions and TDs, and he was top 5 in the country in both categories. On the other side of the football, my boy had 32 tackles, 1 tackle for loss, 4 pass breakups, 4 interceptions, 11 pass breakups, 1 forced fumble, and 3 times he scored a touchdown and had an interception in the same game at the same damn time. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, Travis Hunter went all the way in, man. All the way in. That's a heck of a season that I've never seen. And you know what? The final cherry on top, and this proves that, okay, hold up. Look like my camera moved a little bit, but we should, hold on. I don't know why I did all that there. Why I did that there. Let me get that back right, y'all. I don't know, we're gonna tighten it up, though. And let me make sure I got that locked in. Okay. But for the final cherry on top, we put a poll out for the Noonish Man Awards. And Travis Hunter, you got one more piece of, you ain't gonna get no hardware, we'll call this software in this digital era. Got one more piece of software coming at you, man. For the Noonish Man Award, Mr. Travis Hunter, we got the sharpest community in the world with 89% of the vote. Out of 323 votes. We could have got more votes, but we got 323, and we happy about that. Travis Hunter wins the Noonish Man Award, so let's get at a round of applause. Hold on, I don't know if that's the round of applause button or if that's the laughter button, but I hope it's the round of applause. And if not, we're going to do that. But that is fire, is what I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, man, Travis Hunter won that Noonish Man Award, so congratulations to you, man. As you see, also, we had Ashton Janty up there. We also had Dylan Gabriel, right? And we had the quarterback from the SMU Mustangs. And why you say, how did Kevin make that? How did Kevin make the list? Well, you know what? That's a little bit of foreshadowing, because last time I checked, he's the #1 contender for the 2025 Heisman Award, man. Yeah, that's that SMU quarterback we've been talking about all season. We try to put y'all on game, man. I told you I own an innovative technology company, right? So I got to think ahead. I got to see ahead, what's coming in the tech space, and I try to put you on game. So yeah, man. Y'all be looking out for that young man next year to win that Heisman Trophy, because them SMU Mustangs going to be right, and I'm telling you right now, they're going to shock the world when they play Penn State. I'm calling it right now. Put your money on SMU in that Penn State game. But Unc had to step out real quick. He coming back in the building. I just wanted Unc to see this real quick.
I appreciate appreciate that, man. I apologize.
Oh, you good, huh?
I'm trying to take care of a little business that supposed to have been taken care of earlier in the day,
Genesis,
but it didn't.
Gonna call you out of game.
Yeah, Genesis of
Gonna call
Irvin
you out of
slacking on the
game,
job. But
big
anyway.
dog. But yeah, as you see, Travis Hunter did win the Noonish Man Award as
Oh
well.
yeah, absolutely.
Right? With 89% of the vote last time I checked. Let me make sure that number is right. You know, I don't want to be spitting out no bad numbers to you. And I can't see that far.
Last time I checked.
Yes, sir. Let me see. Yep, 89% of the vote. Ashton Janey got 7%. Kevin Jennings got 2% of the vote. And Dylan Gabriel received 2% of the vote. And I was letting the people know Kevin Jennings is the top contender, or whatever they call it, nominee for next year's Heisman at this point in time right now.
He'll probably be gone.
To win the 2025 Heisman
He'll
Trophy.
probably be in the pros.
But he's only a sophomore. I don't think he can leave yet.
No, this is
It's
he's
a redshirt sophomore.
Yeah, he can go. Redshirt sophomore. He's been there 3 years.
And I hope he don't leave. He need another year. He need another year of college. I hope he don't leave yet. Please don't go. Please don't go yet, man.
Hey,
he can ball.
Hey, the way he running, go get your money, man.
He can ball.
You can play college anytime, but go get your. I'm saying like this: if you're gonna be a top 5 draft choice, or even in top 10, go pro.
Are they talking about him being a top 10 pick?
He should be.
I mean, he should be, but I don't know, man. I mean, you know, he's got 1 year stats. It's like Trey Lance. I think they learned a lot from Trey Lance. Just 1 year ball.
No. He rushed for 1,300 last year. I thought.
No, he didn't play last year. He started He wasn't the starting quarterback when this season started. He lost his first game against Clemson. That other guy was a starting quarterback last year.
Who we talking about?
Kevin Jennings.
Kevin Jennings. I thought we were talking about Ashton Jennings.
Oh, no, Ashton Jennings out of there.
Kevin Jennings. Yeah.
I'm talking about Kevin Jennings is up to win the Heisman Trophy next year.
Okay, yeah. He need another year. No.
Oh, yeah. I was about to say, I was like, man, that's premature,
I'm kind of mixed up. That's what happens when you try to do two. Say, this is what I tell people about multitasking.
Hey, I can't do
when
it.
you multitask, you ain't doing nothing but messing up 2 things at the same time. And if you're multitasking on 3, you messing up 3 things. So Uncle just proved his point.
Yeah,
you can't
man.
multitask. You got to stick to one.
Yeah, hey, appreciate the Rose out there, man. Shout out to my people. What up, Twizzy? What up, Marcus Welby, man? What up, Bala? Yeah, man. Appreciate y'all tuning into the show. We hope y'all enjoying yourselves so far, thus far. We're going to keep this thing rocking, moving on. NCAA news. A lot to talk about, man. Let's start out with that Celebration Bowl. Jackson State went out there and handled that business, and they did something Deion couldn't do when he was there coaching.
Won the bowl game.
They won that Celebration Bowl, man. They beat South Carolina. They avenged themselves, man. And I got a guy that I want you all to go and take a look at. Put him on your notepad. Go watch his highlight tape, man. The boy looked just like Devin Hester, the second coming of Devin Hester. My guy's name is Travis Terrell Jr. Right now for Jackson State. Go look at his highlight tape, man. Hey, this game should have been worse than it was. They called 2 touchdowns back in the first half against Jackson State.
Ooh.
2 of them. One of them was one of his kick returns. And I'm talking about that boy saw that gap and hit that gap with them high knees, just like Devin Hester, man.
Oh, hey.
And I'm talking about, you know how Devin had them jerky cuts? It's like he going this way and then jerk. Like it's a different type of cut with Devin Hester. And that young man looked just like him. Go check him out, man. And shout out to Travis Hunter's little brother. After that ceremony, he already got his first 2 offers, but we know he's going to Colorado. Why are we even wasting our time? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
If Deion's still there, he'll go.
Yeah, if Deion's still there.
Then if Deion's somewhere else, he probably going there.
Yeah, I believe Deion will be there. I can't see Deion leaving Colorado, but yep. Also, Belichick, you know, last show we were talking about the potential of Belichick signing. You know, I edited our clip to make it seem as if he had already signed, but he officially signed right after the show last week.
Yeah, last week sure did. He signed last Wednesday.
Yeah, officially signed right after the show last Wednesday. So shout out to Bill Belichick. What you think he's gonna do out there in North Carolina, huh? I think he's gonna do all right.
Oh yeah, I think he's gonna do all right because if he can get some decent kids, he's a great coach. But you know, like I say, this is just my opinion. I'm not sure. You know, you can't hardly tell when these guys go from pros to college to pros. You know, you know, it's kind of hard transition. So I'm not sure. But I'm saying that no matter what Bill Belichick do in North Carolina, Bill Belichick is a good coach, man.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. And Bill Belichick got the formula. And I think he's going to go out there and find kids that fit his formula on that defensive side of the football.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I think he's going to go and get him a graduate senior. I think and this is just off top, I haven't heard any rumors. I'm just guessing that Quinn Ewers is going to end up in North Carolina, right? He's already said he wants to come back to college. Texas don't want no part of that because they got Arch Manning waiting to get his shine on, right? Either Arch Manning or Quinn Ewers is going to end up in North Carolina with Bill Belichick. That's what I feel. That's what my gut is telling me.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Because I can't see you starting again for Texas.
Arch Manning got that.
Yeah.
Arch Manning got that. I think the collaborative is going to force Arch Manning to get that. You know,
Texas is in the top 12, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna say it like this: it all depends on. See, because
you can't sign a Manning and have him sitting behind the quarterback for 3 years.
NFL scouts are funny, man. They will sign a guy off 2-3 great games.
Mm-hmm.
So if Quinn Ewers go out and have 2-3 great games, he might go for he might change his mind.
Yeah, but he already said he want to come back. So
You know,
because
now
he looked like trash against great competition. I think him linking up with Belichick will be a great thing for him.
Oh yeah,
because that Tom Brady system, I think Ewers could execute that very well. Now, more so on the defensive side of the football, we know Belichick gonna go find him some big old fat boys for that D tackle, right? He gonna find him some 6'3", 6'4", 6'5" linebackers.
Oh, yeah.
He gonna find him some little short 5'10" to 6 foot cornerbacks that are quick as a cat. He gonna find him a hard hitting safety or two and some ball hawks. We know what his defense gonna look like, and it's gonna be real hard to score on that man's defense.
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. So Bill Belichick, now I'm gonna say it like this: for me personally, the jury's still out.
Yeah,
I gotta see a little something because it could go either way. Because these young men now so finicky, they may not receive his message.
Yeah,
and if he don't succeed, it's I'm gonna say it like this: it's gonna be because of the young people and him have a different method. I'll say it like that.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's not going to be his knowledge of football make him fail or his coaching.
Absolutely not.
And his X's and O's and all that. That's not going to make him fail.
Yeah, Belichick going to be on point when it comes to them X's and O's, man. I think that's a strength by far. And there ain't too many coaches that can hang with him when it comes to that. As far as I'm concerned, that dude is superior when it comes to those X's and those O's, man. Straight up.
And he's real good with the Billies and the Joes.
And
go with the X's and the O's.
Yeah.
He's good with them too.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah.
And he's good with them 24-year-olds.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And them C's and them V's.
Yeah. With them, he good with the 24-year-old. So we know he good with the C's and the V's.
Yeah, Belichick got them C's and V's coming at you, dog.
Yes, sir.
Popping them things like Tic Tacs. Popping them like Tic Tacs, you know? But also, man, shocking news. Michael Vick is now the head coach at Norfolk State University in Virginia, in his hometown of Norfolk, Virginia. I think that is incredible.
Oh, yeah.
So,
well, Mike should have, Norfolk to put out some great
Really?
I
don't know too much about Norfolk.
I mean, well,
like
it may not.
I'm talking about the school.
Let me say the Norfolk area.
Yeah.
Michael Vick, Allen Iverson,
yep.
Brooks, several NFL quarterbacks, and guess who they all said they was trying to be like? AI.
Yeah.
AI. Michael Vick even said he was trying to be like AI.
Oh yeah.
So Norfolk got some great athletes in that area. So if he can tap into his hometown,
oh yeah,
and he should be beloved.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. We'll see what they do with it. I don't know too much about the university, but I want to go on and give Michael Vick some NIL. Hope that collaborative can come together. And let's give him a round of applause. I got to check my buttons real quick and make sure this is a round of applause and not laugh at what I'm doing right here. But yeah, man, that's very awesome. And then also, as far as that transfer portal, there were some, pretty shocking developments this week. Ryan Williams, the young 17-year-old stud out of Alabama, has entered the transfer portal. The wide receiver. Yeah.
Did he caught a lot of balls last year?
Absolutely. Stud.
Do you know what the transfer portal is all about now?
Getting that paper.
Yeah.
That paper chase. I wouldn't be surprised if he ended up in Oregon or Colorado.
Because this is the deal, Phil Knight said whatever it takes.
Absolutely.
Phil Knight ain't got no filth on his money.
Absolutely.
So, if I'm making $200,000 over here in Alabama, say, man, I'm finna go get $1.5 million.
Give me the money.
Yeah, it's all about the money.
Give me that money.
Now these boys turn to professional athletes.
Hey.
And do you know what? They actually got more leverage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because you can go in there and say, okay, you gave me $150,000. I need 500,000 else I'm going to portal.
Hey, and that's exactly why Nakai Hill Green has entered the transfer portal from Colorado.
Yeah, absolutely.
Linebacker we've been talking about all season.
He's going to the portal because he want more money.
Want more money. Matter of fact, one of Colorado's staff members has left the school and recruited Nakai Hill Green from him. He said that the man is a professional recruiter. You know what that means to me? He got that paper straight.
Oh, yeah. Now, if you're a professional recruiter, you go in there and say, how much they offer you?
Absolutely.
They offer you this. Hey, I got them by 150,000.
Hey, that's a job description.
Yeah, absolutely.
People recruit every day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And they know they what they do on that, they get the money that the talent wants, and then they go back to the organization and figure out if they can make that happen. And if they agree to it, we got a deal. That's what's up with Nakai Hill Green right there. Nakai Hill Green, come to find out another great thing about Travis Hunter. All the NIL Travis Hunter was receiving from the collective, he was paying 10 to 15 of his own teammates out of his own pocket. Travis Hunter was the top spender for Colorado's collaborative. Insane.
Yeah, yeah.
That's an exceptional young man. Travis Hunter's an exceptional young man.
One of Dion's sons gave somebody a Rolls Royce, didn't it?
Shador gave a Maybach to Justin Seaton.
Come on, man.
Yeah. It's a different game now. You know?
So, and this
they playing the game right.
See, and this is the whole thing. You may get a little bit more money to go over here, but then you can just say, man, I give you a Maybach still with my daddy.
Yeah, I need that.
You know, so hey man, it's a different game.
And I'm sure
and this is the thing. No matter how much we know about the game, we ain't in the game. We don't know all it. It's more to it than we know.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, because I'm not involved in it. Yeah. I'm just getting the second and third hand information.
Man.
So it's more treacherous than we even think.
Oh, absolutely. It's a lot going on.
It's getting cutthroat now.
And that's why Nick Saban left, right? Nick Saban, you know, if you didn't know, he owned the bank in Alabama, but when everybody else could do what he was doing, he got up out the game.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? On the slick.
When people start doing what you're doing and doing it better.
And doing it better than you, when that playing field got even, Nick Saban said, I'm out.
Yes, sir.
I'm out. But yeah, moving on. Big weekend coming up. First weekend of the college football playoffs, man. We got some great matchups taking place, starting with the Friday night matchup. I believe is it SMU and Penn State first, or is it Notre Dame first?
Oh, but they both play the same day.
No, it's one Friday night game, and then we got 3 Saturday games.
Oh, okay.
Let me see real quick.
The Friday night game is Notre Dame, I thought.
Is it Notre Dame? I may have them in the order of the games.
Yeah.
I think that's how I did it, but I just want to be sure. So y'all bear with me real quick as I double check my schedule real quick and understand what's going down. Our scores. Let me see. Where's my schedule? Yeah. So Friday night. Y'all know what it is. Big brother taking on little brother. The Battle of Indiana. Them Hoosiers. Y'all don't want none of this, dog. I know y'all have had a great season thus far. But you know what? All good things must what?
Come to an end.
Come to an end. Dun, 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 dun,
And I'm gonna say Indiana.
Hey man, let's get it. Notre Dame,
Yeah.
What's good? Yeah, man. What you about to say?
You know, Notre Dame, Indiana gonna always be Notre Dame little brother.
Oh yeah. But why you say that?
Why I say that?
You talking about on that football field or just period?
Just on the football field.
Absolutely.
I mean, this ain't basketball.
This ain't basketball, man.
Now if it was basketball, Indiana have a fighting chance, but this is football. I've always been Notre Dame's little brother.
Timothy Taylor, we talking about college football playoffs, big dog.
Yeah, that always been Notre Dame's little brother.
Yeah.
Indiana going same state.
Yeah.
You know, and Notre Dame is
it's gonna be like that.
Notre Dame is just Notre Dame, and that's all I got.
And we raw this year. And I'm looking forward to everybody seeing what I've been seeing all year. That great defense. And boy, them boys will not stop them running backs. Right?
Oh no, they got some DNA at running back.
Jeremiah Love is a dog. Aeneas Williams Jr. is the third running back. is what I'm trying to tell you.
And he can tote that rock.
And he can go.
Yeah.
But he's the third. Jeremiah Love, he's also a Heisman contender next year, right? In the top 5. So be on the lookout, man. I'll be tuning into this watch party because I'm gonna have a Notre Dame watch party. I'm gonna be jerseyed up, ready to play. I might throw a helmet on. You know what I'm saying? It's going down. It's going down. And then we got that Penn State. Saturday we got a triple header. We got SMU versus Penn State. Who you got in that one?
I got SMU, man. I'm riding with them. I'm riding all the way down with SMU until somebody proves something different.
I agree with you 100%.
And I think SMU learned a little something in that Clemson game.
Oh yeah, man. That was their
first big time game in a long time.
And they didn't play bad. Them referees, they was playing to get them referees. And it's a good chance they're gonna be playing against some referees in Penn State. Because I tell you what, NCAA don't want to see SMU come back and get no wins like that after the death penalty and being held down for so long.
But I'm gonna tell
and
you
as soon as NIL crack back up, SMU's numbers go right back to the top. They don't want to see that.
No, they don't want to see it, but sometimes you see a lot of things you don't want to.
Hey, it's going to happen.
Sometimes you have to.
Hey.
And now if SMU beat them boys down, they're going to have to see SMU.
Just like Clemson couldn't stop them boys. The referees stopped SMU. Now let's get that straight, okay?
Yeah,
right? Because when
SMU
SMU was 3 and out, them yellow flags kept popping up out of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? Them touchdowns was called back. So, ain't nobody stopped SMU but SMU this year.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
So we could just say it like that. Ain't nobody stopped SMU but SMU.
That's it, man. So looking forward to that game. Put your money on SMU if you know what's best for you. Matter of fact, y'all see the QR code right here. Joan, jump over there, hit that QR code, scan that bad boy. Bet with us on BetUS, man. It's only been 2 weeks that we missed this week, man. We've been solid all week, all year long. All year long on these picks, man. So put your money where your mouth is like we are. All right. So then we got Clemson taking on Texas. Who you got in that one?
I got UT.
I got UT all day in that one too.
All day.
Clemson ain't look worth a dang. They shouldn't even be here right now, but I'm glad they are because I'd rather see them than Alabama.
Yeah, absolutely. I would too. So
Alabama didn't deserve it.
I think Texas going to get them.
Yeah, I do as well. And in that last game, we got Tennessee taking on Ohio State. Who you got in that one? No?
I got Tennessee.
Ooh. Oh yeah.
Yeah. I got Tennessee. Yeah, I got Tennessee. So, man, I'm going to tell you like this. The Big Ten has let me down too many times in big bowl game. I'm just telling you, going all the way back. Go all the way back.
Yeah.
That Big Ten just don't do good in big-time bowl game.
Hey.
They don't overall. And Ohio State, I mean, they don't beat up on a lot of people. They beat up on their little brother, Michigan.
Yeah, they do. Not this year they didn't.
Yeah, this year they didn't, but then look what Michigan turned around and did.
Yeah.
But anyway, I just think Tennessee is overall better team. And then I got a little homeboy on
Yeah,
that.
I know why
I got that Jay McCoy watch.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying that. And I think Tennessee is an overall better team also.
Hey, man, if it wasn't for the Jay McCoy watch, I would pick Ohio State. But because we got family on Tennessee, I'm rocking with Unc on Tennessee. But my money going on Ohio State on that one, just FYI. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going with Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? I want to see.
I think Tennessee played a way tougher schedule than Ohio State.
Yeah, Tennessee got a good squad. I just didn't like the way they looked against Georgia. I did not like the way they looked against Georgia.
I think that Georgia can make you look like that. That's same way like Texas looked horrible the first time. When they played them again.
Not so much.
I'm going to say it like this. Texas really should have won that game.
They should have won that game.
Won that second game.
Absolutely, they should have won that game.
Georgia is,
style competition.
Georgia is stiff competition. Like I say, Ohio State now.
Yeah. I know.
They let their little brother beat them up. So
yeah. Hey, it happens.
Yeah.
Sometimes it happens.
But anyway, I got Tennessee.
Right on. Well, those are our college football playoff picks for the weekend, man. Y'all tune in. Got great games coming, like we say, starting out Friday night with Notre Dame. Then we got a triple header Saturday, man. I'm going to be locked in on all of them. Be watching for the watch party. Yep. Hey, we had another poll for the people, right? The best bowl names, man. Best bowl names, man. We let the people vote on this. I know what I think is the best name, but we like to be interactive with the experiences. You know what I'm saying? And so the bowl names that we're discussing this week that we brought into consideration, considering we can only have 4 bowls or 4 names in the poll. Starting off with the Pop-Tart Bowl. Next up, we got the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl. Then we have the Fenway Wasabi Bowl. Or is it the Wasabi Fenway Bowl? And last but not least, this ain't a cereal bowl, but it is the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl, right? And let me see what the people said, man. Let me see what the people said. Let me see what you said in the vote. Last time I checked, we had a dead heat tie between the Tony the Tiger Bowl and the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl. But let me open this thing up one more time, man. You know, I love this live show because we get live interaction, live things taking place, right? Let me see. Y'all finna kill. What you talking about, dog? What are you talking about? See, all right. See, this is my thing. Jameson James, I block you. Okay? So if you in here on our show on TikTok, YouTube, or whatever, I don't give you no warning. This is a tolerance-free zone for ignorance. We don't allow ignorant folks in the building. You feel me? We don't let that happen. We don't want anybody messing up our experience or mess up anything for anybody in the room. So you coming here talking out the side of your neck. You can talk your ish now. We want you to talk your ish. But you coming here saying something crazy, right? That just is not appropriate, bro. You getting blocked faster than you can blink, bro. I ain't got nothing to say to you, bro. I don't interact with people like that in life. So why I'm gonna let you do it on this show? You feel me? I hope y'all can appreciate that. We respect the show. We respect everybody, but you coming here saying something ignorant, bro. You're booted. And I'm happy about it. I told you, I enjoy it just like I like giving the Chinese food people place when I order to go, no tip. I walk right up in there with a smile on my face. I take my food, ask for sriracha, and you get no tip up out of me, big dog. And that's just how it go down. And I'm cool with it. It is what it is, huh? So please.
Somebody said something stupid.
Yeah, for your sake and mine and everybody else's, don't say nothing dumb. Because, you know, we don't feel bad about it. We actually thrive in those instances and enjoy it. So, and to edge out the win in the Battle of the Name vote, the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl wins the poll.
Is that the real name?
That is absolutely the name of the bowl.
Man,
It's a Pop-Tart Bowl. Miami got to play in the Pop-Tart Bowl for that great season they had this year. I'd be pissed off. I wouldn't even play. Ain't no way in hell you got me playing in the Pop-Tart Bowl, man. Come on, now.
Depends on how much money they pay your school.
Oh, the school's gonna play. I'm talking about as an individual. You ain't gonna catch my name on that field playing on no Pop-Tart Bowl. I ain't been a Pop-Tart my whole life, and I ain't playing with them today. That's all I got to say. That's all I got to say about that. So, hey, what they say? All money ain't good money.
Yeah, I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
The bowl
Pop-Tarts are good,
I'm
but
saying
not for bowl names.
With the way they changing these names and putting money in, it may be the Barbie doll bowl.
Yeah. Hey, shout out.
Paying your school $25 million. Guess what? Y'all got. Hey man, I'm the
Barbie and Ken bowl.
Say man, I'm the MVP of the Barbie and Ken. I mean, I'm just saying the money comes from all kinds of strange places.
Yeah, you're right, man. You're right. But I would not be participating in that one. But keep this thing rolling, man. Keep this thing.
Bowl. Nah, y'all got to name something else.
Can't put me in the Pop-Tart Bowl, dog. Whatever you say, man. You can't put me in that Pop-Tart Bowl, big dog. That's all I'm trying to tell you, man. All I'm trying to tell you. But on to the next subject. Them Dallas Cowboys. Oh, it's people talking playoffs. Boy, please. Please don't do it.
Hey. But they almost made me say the N-word, please.
You know what I'm saying?
They almost made me say N-word, please.
Hey, and if you talking playoffs, you ain't a real Cowboys fan.
Man, please.
Because we talk about ring teams around here. We don't talk about no playoffs around here.
We ain't talking about trying to get no wild card.
Playoffs?
If you win the rest of your games and everybody else lose the rest of their games.
Playoffs?
You talking about
we can't even win a game.
A pathetic situation. If the Dallas Cowboys make the playoffs, it is pathetic situation. Don't watch. Because they're going to get beat like a drum.
A drum. I mean, and what's the point? You know what I'm saying? How ignorant can you be? Everybody know we suck. Everybody know we ain't doing. We need to be playing for the draft right now.
And they're not even going to get beat like a bass drum. You know that big bass drum?
Yeah. Hey, my boy on drum, what's Drumline?
Hey, but look here.
Can't get right.
That little small drum, I don't know the exact name of it.
Yeah, the snare.
They gonna get, the snare.
Yeah.
They gonna get beat like a snare. Cause they hit that. That's how the Cowboys gonna get beat. Fast as hell. They ain't gonna be none of that. Ball.
Yeah.
It's gonna be It's gonna be some
Yeah.
exciting beatdown. I'm
Mr.
gonna say it like that.
Hey, dog, it ain't going down. And if you want them to get to the playoffs, man, you are not
Stop
a
it.
Cowboys
Stop
fan.
it.
You the same person that's voting Dak as the 16th best player in the league, is all I'm trying to say. But anyways, Cowboys did go out and get that win against the Carolina Panthers.
16.
No, he was 16 this past season. He was 16. But again, the opponents voted that. You know, and I think everybody that did that was laughing as they put that vote in. They was cracking jokes. Like, yeah, let's put Dak in there so we can go on and get him another contract.
CD was number 3 or 5?
No, Dak was the highest ranked. He was the highest ranked player on the Cowboys.
I gotta look that up because see, like I saw, you know, and I'm gonna tell you like this. Sometimes you can look the same thing up 2 times in a row and get different results.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's why the internet is kind of shaky.
Oh yeah, you got your sources
And I'm gonna
matter
talk about
now.
that later too.
Your sources do matter now.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk about that later too on Ring the Bell.
Well, I can't wait.
I mean, because
on IMO or Ring the Bell.
no, Ring the Bell because I
Okay.
actually looked it up again.
Yeah.
And the information I got last week said that Mel Blunt was on the 80s team, and I know that didn't sound right. Mel Blunt's on the 70s team. I looked it up again.
Okay, makes
Now
sense.
That
makes sense.
makes more sense.
And-
I'm like,
yeah.
I ain't there. But I looked it up twice, and sometimes the information on the internet, man.
Hey.
Because this is what Jay-Z said about the internet.
What's that?
It's the Wild Wild West.
Oh, absolutely.
Because in the Wild Wild West, there wasn't no laws, wasn't no rules.
Oh yeah.
The fastest one.
Oh yeah.
With the draw, one. So now on the internet, the fastest one, typing.
Yeah.
That's the information that's out.
See, there's a certain graphic that I've been leveraging all season long, and for the past 2 weeks, for whatever reason, it mysteriously has not appeared for me to leverage it for our show.
No.
Right? And then this week, when I put in 2024 NFL predictions, the graphic was there, but it was the wrong games. And you know, I do my research.
Oh yeah.
I do my due diligence.
Oh, I do too.
I make sure that I'm not gonna bring you guys any false. Unc does too. And this is not no slight on you at all, Unc. But I don't make sure that I don't bring any false information to you guys as far as I can. You know what I'm saying? So I did my due diligence. I recognized that it wasn't the right graphic, and I laughed.
Oh, yeah.
But then I went and found another graphic to replace
This is what
it.
I'm do on all these subjects. You know, all these older guys. I got a vivid memory. I remember what they did, but then I go do the research and see if it match up with what I remember.
Yeah.
And most of the time it do. Mel Blunt matched up.
Yeah.
Earl Campbell, everybody
Yeah.
matched up with what I remember them
Absolutely.
doing. Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
But anyway, that's all.
So did you watch this Cowboys game this past weekend, Unc? A little bit of it.
I watched them. Yeah, over half of it. Yeah, over half of it.
First of all, 12 o'clock game, it's not a very good game.
Yeah.
Okay. And
And I was watching it while I was out to dinner.
and I hate to say it, this was a bottom feeder bowl. It's another bottom feeder bowl
absolutely.
right here.
Absolutely.
You know, we got the Panthers who have been playing much better since Bryce come back from losing his job to Andy Dalton. Like, how do you do that as a first round pick? Anyway,
That's a whole nother story.
I actually predicted Carolina to win this game, so I was pleased to see that the Dallas Cowboys won the game. The defense seems to be playing better, right? And it's Carolina, so take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah,
but I will
you
say
gotta
this.
say- and I'll say one reason that the defense is playing a little better. Our running game is holding the ball a little longer. Rico got 149 yards. That was the most in the NFL last week.
And you know what? We got a quarterback that is putting them in position to do it. He's making the right calls at the line.
Yeah. And then
And when we talk about those quarterbacks, let's look at these stats since we want to talk about stats. Since everybody want to bring up Dak's stats. Hey, when it's bad, don't be talking about, don't be bringing that up. Oh, why you bringing that up, man? Because it's stats, and he got $260 million off stats. Because when my eyeballs tell me he sucks, and it's the truth. Did you know? Looking at the stats, Dak currently has 11 touchdowns and 8 interceptions on the season.
Yeah, absolutely.
What game did he get hurt in? Like game
4. I mean,
he played quite a few games.
About game 7.
Yeah, he was big.
He been gone about 5 or 6 weeks. So
I think Cooper Rush has played less games than Dak has at this point.
Oh yeah, probably so. Yeah.
Okay. Cooper Rush has 10 touchdowns and 3 interceptions at this point.
Yeah.
I told y'all.
Please don't.
It looks ugly at times. And again, I'm not saying Cooper Rush has more ability than Dak, but he's a better quarterback than Dak. Okay? And I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it.
I'm not going with that.
I'm going with it.
Because both of them.
They both trash.
I wouldn't want now one quarterback.
I don't want
on
either
my
one
team.
of them.
I don't. I mean,
But if we got to pick the lesser of two evils,
but this is the whole thing.
I'm going with Cooper Rush.
That's this year. And I'm not sure that if Cooper Rush starts 17 games, that he will have 30-something touchdowns and less than 10 interceptions. I'm not sure.
I mean,
we don't know.
Last time we got a small sample size of Cooper Rush.
When it's all sample size.
Last time we got a sample size of Cooper Rush, he was 4-1.
Yeah, we keep getting these advertisers of cream. If we get an entree of Cooper Rush, it's probably not going to taste as good.
No, it might not. It might not.
Because right now, we're getting close to an entree of him because he's going to be played by 9-10 games by the end of the year. And we'll see,
Hey, I tell you what, it's going to be a good test this weekend, man. But shout out to them boys for that win.
Oh yeah.
Shout out Rico Dotto.
Good game, Cooper Rush.
Yeah.
Good game. And we'll talk about some of the other stuff on the good, bad, and ugly.
Yeah, and Rico Dotto, you know what I'm saying? That's 3 games in a row he's run for 100+ yards, man.
And
you know
3
what?
games in a row that Zach Martin ain't been in the lineup. Well, sir, and people think Unc don't know what he's talking about. But I kept seeing
Arsenio Hall used to say things that make you say,
I've been telling people, they say, Unc, you hate Zach Martin haven't did anything since he haven't lined up next to Travis Frederick. If you look all year long, Zach Martin been sitting in Rico Dattle's lap. It's hard to get, man, he went out in the second half 2 games ago. Go look at how much Rico worked at the first half, how much he worked in the second half.
Blocking like an open gate.
Say, man. I
mean, that ain't good.
I like Zach Martin, and if he gonna play next year,
with it.
And if he gonna play next year, I hope I'm gonna tell you like I said to the other guy, I hope he's somewhere else.
Yeah, I can't see him playing next year.
I can't because he keep hurting. And because his injuries been piling up. And then like I say, he hasn't been blocking, man.
Yeah. Exposure, man.
Yeah.
Exposure.
Exposure.
And by the way, Jerry Jones shut down all of them Michael Parsons trade talks. And I'm happy to hear it because I saw a graphic and evidently in DC, there's graphics going around with Michael Parsons with a Commander's jersey on. So I don't want to see Michael go.
Go ahead.
I don't want to see you go, Michael. You know, me and
I'm telling you like this.
We defer on opinions on this.
I'm going to say it like this. If you go to Washington and get no tackles and no sacks, go ahead. Because 11 pressures, they're going to take, he had a good game. He did it. He had 11 pressures. And I said that this would have been good if it would have been horseshoes or hand grenades. This is foot down ball. Close don't count. 11 pressures, 0 tackles, and 0 sacks. If you're going to do that, if you're going to play like that, Mike, I hope you get a Washington Commander uniform. Because guess what? If we play you, we know one thing. You don't get no tackles, no sacks.
You know what I'm saying? Hey,
I'm just saying.
Hey, man, I want you here, Michael. I want you here, dog.
I love you, Michael, but close don't count in football.
Yeah, it'd be nice if you had some better teammates on that D-line, too.
Yeah, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it would help you because I'll preach this all the time. You ain't no better than your teammates.
Yep.
So quit acting like you're good by yourself, Michael.
Yep.
And then to say you need some help.
Yep.
That's all I'm saying.
You know, we got a good
Moving
test.
on.
Cooper Rush going to have a good test. We're going to get a nice little entree this weekend, see if he can be the main course. Because I tell you what, we got a squad that's going to come in here and fill that thing up.
We got somebody coming who ain't scared.
Scared.
Hey, you ever heard say, I ain't never scared? Baker ain't never scared.
Y'all was talking about me crazy this year when I said Baker Mayfield better than Dak Prescott. Boy, you crazy. You lost y'all was talking to me bad when I said Baker Mayfield is better than Dak Prescott.
I ain't
No. Now you.
Me.
But several people on the internet was talking bad to me when I said Baker Mayfield's a better quarter than Dak. Baker Mayfield should be an MVP candidate right now.
Right now. Baker Mayfield's a better quarterback than everybody that done replaced him.
You know what I'm saying?
Everybody that they let go, let Baker go to keep. Baker better than Deshaun Watson.
Yep. Hey.
I can't. We ain't talking about what he did to you. We talking about right now. For the last 3 years, Baker been better than. And then Baker went to somewhere else and they let him go.
L.A. Rams.
To
he about even. I can't say Matthew Stafford's better than Baker Mayfield at this point.
I'm gonna say it like this.
He got a Super Bowl.
Well, I'm gonna say that he got a Super Bowl, so I'm gonna say it like this. I ain't gonna say it ain't that much different, man. Because I keep telling y'all, you ain't no better than your teammates.
Hey, Baker Mayfield won with them teammates out there in L.A. on the first week he arrived last year on Monday Night Football.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna say that he was better than Matthew Stafford.
Y'all better get off Baker Mayfield, man. Is what I'm trying to tell you.
Baker better than a lot of dudes in the
That boy
NFL.
Baker go hard, man.
Yeah.
So
I'll take Baker over a lot of dudes in the NFL right now. I will.
Hey, I've been said this, man. You know what I'm saying? I've been calling. Hey, I call the Tampa Bay Buccaneers the Baker Mayfields.
Yeah.
Right? Because they're going, whether Mike Evans is hurt or not, whether Chris Godwin is hurt or not, he can be out there playing with 8 dudes that we don't even know their name, and they still got a chance because that's Baker Mayfield.
Because Baker believes.
Baker Mayfield didn't win no Heisman for no reason now. That boy can ball, so y'all better put some respect
on his name.
On his name, man.
Put some respect on my name.
Put some respect on his name, man.
Not respect. Respect.
So question is, who you got this week, huh?
What? Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'm stuck with the Cowboys. He put his foot in his mouth.
Yes, sir.
I'm stuck with him.
Yeah.
But now my belief factor is so low.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I just said that I don't think that Dak better than Baker Mayfield. So, I think Cooper Rush and
Yeah.
And I think that their receivers are better than ours.
Yep.
And I think their defense actually is better because they had a good defense for several years, even when Tom was there.
I think that's a great debate, though.
What's that?
Mike Evans versus CeeDee Lamb, who the best receiver out of the two?
Well, I'm saying like this. Don't look at Michael. No, I mean,
I think he got the record for the most consecutive 1,000 yards receiving. Yeah,
and then he also when you see him play, you don't see Mike
dropping too many balls.
Dropping them ball. The only thing Mike Epps complained about was when he first got with Tom Brady. He said Tom didn't throw the deep ball like he like. But then he adjusted and won the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm just saying right now. I mean, the only reason that I would take CD over him is age. But ability, taking Mike Evans all day. Mike Evans all day over CD.
I don't know about ability, but size, and that's a part of it.
That's part of ability.
That's a part of it, for
That's
sure.
part of ability.
Mike Evans is a dog.
Speed.
That's that Texas A&M kid,
Size, speed, average yard per catch.
Yeah.
All that. All that. I'm just saying. Me personally, that's who I like. I would take Mike Evans. I mean, not the only way I would take CD because CD about 10 years younger than Mike Evans.
Yeah.
And I got some more years with CD. But so far as ability, I'm taking Mike Evans all day. That's just who I like. That don't make me right.
Yeah.
That's just who I like.
Yeah. And even though I'm a Cowboys fan for sure,
especially
when Dak's
he'll take Mike Evans too.
Especially, I'm just talking about this game at home.
Oh, yeah.
Especially when Dak ain't playing, I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm taking the Buccaneers to win this one because I want y'all to win that money, man. I want y'all to get your money, and I didn't put my foot in my mouth earlier in the season. Yeah, man, but moving on. NFL Week 15 recap, man. Some great football being played, man. Shout out first and foremost to Lamar Jackson, who has become the second player to eclipse 15,000 yards passing and 6,000 yards rushing. That is quite incredible.
That's quite incredible.
The only other person to do that is the current head coach at Norfolk State University.
That's Michael
Vick, which is my favorite football player of all time. I just want to say that. But shout out to Lamar Jackson, man. He doing his thing up there. They beat the Giants, the lowly Giants. The Giants and the Vegas Raiders are doing all they can to lose every game.
Well, J.A., you different than all. I got about 50
favorite players. Yeah, I mean, 50. Deion is one of my favorite players of all time too. I just Hey, like I say, if we get that super chat, I'm gonna show y'all the best Deion outside of Deion. I do a better Deion than Travis, than Shiloh, all of them. Deion might be like, dog, you might have it, dog.
He might do better Deion than Deion.
We might have to call this the JA from now on, big dog. You know what I'm saying? Because you hit that. You hit that.
Oh, yeah.
But nah, man. So also this week we had I thought it was gonna be a better game than it was. The score is a lot closer than the actual game was. The Bills dominated the Lions.
Oh, I picked the Bills.
Yeah, you did.
I picked the Bills. Say, man, I'm telling you like this here. To me, Josh Allen is just a little bit bigger and a little bit better than Baker Mayfield.
Yeah, that's it.
Josh Allen ain't never scared. I mean, and sometimes that can hurt him because he throw caution to the wind.
Yeah.
He like, oh, you covered, but I see you got 6 inches. My arm's so good. I'm so strong. All that I can blow it. I mean, and sometimes that can bite you. Sometimes you gotta.
These boys are put up.
But I'm gonna tell you like this: Josh Allen and Baker, they kind of gotta play like that.
Oh,
they're not gonna be effective.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But I mean, Josh Allen, his interceptions have gone down this year.
Oh, absolutely,
drastically, which is the difference in the win and loss column for those boys right now, right? And he seems unstoppable, man. And plus, you cannot talk about the Bills without talking about James Cook and that kid toting that rock. And Tyler Johnson had a heck of a game the other day for the Bills.
I'm gonna tell you, Amari Cooper's helping them out also.
Yeah, but he didn't even have a catch, and they put up 44 yards last week.
But this is the thing. I bet you got a lot of attention.
Oh,
because
yeah.
of catches he done got already.
Yeah, we
I
call
bet
that
you they
decoy.
had- You know, they probably had 2 over there watching them already.
Yeah.
And then now they give everybody else a chance to do something.
Yeah, and it was
yeah.
good to see my favorite young buck receiver hadn't been utilized right, I don't think, in Buffalo. Keon Coleman, man. That boy there
Oh, yeah.
had a solid game. You know,
Yeah.
he made some great catches on scramble drill, you know, catching deep balls. It's good to see that, man, as far as I'm concerned,
absolutely,
man.
absolutely.
But yeah, man, Buffalo looks really strong right now. Detroit, man, they not only got beat, they got beat up. They lost several players in that game. Hopefully they can recover, man. We don't know
Yeah.
if David Montgomery is going to be able to finish the season
And
out.
if they lose
Torn
their
MCL,
players, that's going to put on. Because I had them predicted to win the NFC. If you lose 7 players,
yeah.
look at Baltimore.
Yep.
And
And
this year, Baltimore looking a little different because they lost a lot of stars. Man, when
Yeah.
you lose some players, man,
It changes some things.
Yeah.
You know, that's
'cause
time.
you ain't no better than your teammate.
You only- yeah,
Keep on-
exactly.
Keep on. Every day-
Exactly.
every time I'm talking, every time I hear other people talk, they make my point for me. They
Yep.
don't even know it.
Yep, and that brings me to my next point. Who I pick to be the NFC representative in the Super Bowl, them Philadelphia Eagles. And who also I picked to be the MVP, Saquon Barkley. But this game wasn't about Barkley so much.
Saquon got hurt. Is he coming?
Yeah, he got back in there. He finished the game out. I think he ended up with 19 carries.
That's
or
what
something like that.
I want
Hey.
these teams to be healthy. when
Hey,
they
but
face
the modern day Rodney Harrison, Minka Fitzpatrick laid that wood on that young man. You know what I'm saying?
Ryan Clark, the
Laid
modern
that
day
laid that wood on that young man.
Ryan Clark, the last one, laid that wood
Yeah,
like that.
yeah. But nah, man, Philly looked really good. I love what Jalen Hurts did when he came into the press conference like this. Can't go on looking like what's my boy from New Jack City?
Oh, he's talking about that he had that Kango on.
Boy had the Kango on. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Had that Kango on. He said, that's what y'all want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they wanted, man.
Yeah, that's what they wanted.
Hey,
Yes,
and
sir.
I had some debates, man, on TikTok, man. Shout out TikTok. What up, everybody on TikTok tuning in right now? What's going down, man? I had some debates last week talking about Jalen Hurts. I went and looked at his stats. I didn't realize this young man is throwing damn near 70%
Oh yeah.
pass completion percentage, man.
Oh, yeah.
His completion percentage in the playoffs last year was better than Josh Allen. Jalen Hurts is not the issue. Okay, he had some injuries last year, but it was the coordinators. They had 2 coordinators that are no longer there, that weren't there the year of the Super Bowl. He got some guys that can run that thing, run good offenses. And Saquon Barkley, man, let's not just eliminate the fact that Saquon Barkley's out there doing the dang thing and bringing a lot of people in the box. And when you got 7-8 guys in the box, and I got Devontae Smith out here, I got A.J. Brown right here, I got Dallas got it right here, I got Saquon behind me. Oh, yeah, I got options, dog. Bring 8 in the box. I'm throwing 70% to my guys because I want to see somebody cover Devontae Smith and A.J. Brown one-on-one.
And I want to see a linebacker cover a Saquon out the backfield.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
what I want to see.
Yeah,
I'm
man.
just saying, so Philadelphia, I picked, I'm going to say it like this. I picked Detroit early and I'm going to stick with them. But that was before, even early in the year, Saquon wasn't making the impact that he started making.
Yeah.
So, but now Philadelphia really do look like the most complete
Hey,
team.
they absolutely are. And don't you guys forget, they're only 2 years removed from the Super Bowl.
Absolutely.
You know?
Absolutely. That's why I keep talking, people talking like, oh, Philadelphia. I'm like, man, they just won. And they got most of the guys back, and they got some new young guys. They got the defensive tackle Carter and all them guys, man.
Yeah, man.
And
Hey,
they got
Philly looks good.
Looks loaded, too.
They look good.
And they look good.
They keep balling like that, man. Yeah, Philly definitely going back to the Super Bowl. And, it's hard to fix my mouth to say such a thing.
Yeah.
But I like the players, but I hate the team. I'm just saying. And then also the Bucks went out there and put what's my name? Say my name. Put that beat down on them LA Chargers, man. Baker Mayfields.
Hey.
40-17. I didn't see that coming either.
I think I picked
Huh?
Didn't I pick the Bucks?
Oh, yeah, we both did.
Oh, okay.
We both picked them Bucks.
I didn't see it coming like that. I see
Boy, got them
space.
C's and V's on them, on them Chargers.
Hey, and I'm going to say it like this here. I'm going to say it like this here. While we talking about who I'll take Baker Mayfield over,
Yeah.
I'll take him over Justin Herbert also.
Hey, I will too. I will
All
too.
day.
I
All
will.
day.
Yeah, but
'cause
Justin
I'ma
Herbert, I'll
say
take
like
him over
this.
Dak though.
Man, the Chargers, if they had Baker Mayfield with their receivers and that defense,
Yes, sir.
I think they'd have my.
Hey, they can ball, man. But Jim Harbaugh, I think
Jim Harbaugh, this your first year. We're gonna give you a chance.
and he need a few more players out there, but Baker Mayfield did it to him last week.
Yeah.
I think he threw for 4 more touchdowns last week. Went in. Then last game that we're gonna discuss right now are the Chiefs versus the Browns, and of course, man, Chiefs went out there, won 21-7. Bad thing that came out of that. Pat Mahomes got a mild sprain in the ankle.
Oh, he'll be all right.
So yeah, he gonna be all right. Pat Mahomes, hey, if it was playoffs, Pat Mahomes would be wrapping that thing up, cortisone shots. That boy, hey, he wouldn't have left the game in the first place.
In the first place,
you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
so
that's why he left the game. Playoffs coming.
Playoffs coming for the boys,
the playoffs,
man.
Put Pat on the bench. It's the playoffs.
And you know what? They got more firepower coming too. Because Hollywood Brown is back off injured reserve, and he's coming.
Oh yeah.
The rich get richer. And unfortunately, them dubs, eating on dubs. My boy Jameis, too many interceptions, man. 3 more interceptions last week, and he no longer has that starting role. Okay. Dorian Thompson-Robinson was named the Week 16 starter up in Cleveland. Jameson, dog. I wanted
you like that. I love Jameson,
spot, man.
But the guy that took his place,
yeah,
I don't know who he is.
He's a young buck from UCLA.
Jameson may not always win, but Jameson gonna always give you a chance to win.
Yeah, he gonna give you a chance.
He might throw 3 interceptions, but go check how many touchdowns he throws.
Oh, he throws touchdowns now.
And how many yards? I'm just saying. So if he, and then he have had some weeks where he didn't throw.
But it's just.
Yeah, it's just bad. It's just bad.
He tries to do too much. He has too much confidence in that right arm.
Way too much.
Gets him in trouble, man.
Way too much.
Man, I saw a clip of Jameis Winston, a baseball clip in a high school All-American game, still in home. Max Fried was on the bump, who is now pitching for, I think he's with either the Dodgers or the Braves. I think it was one or two. And Carlos Correa was at the plate. Jameis Winston steals home as the catcher gets up and throws. He lollipop throws it, and this is the play, right? If you got speed, you know this. If you see a catcher coming up throwing that ball weak to that pitcher, lollipop, and it wasn't even that bad of a lollipop.
Yeah, take off.
And the funniest thing, this is how I knew them baseball announcers had no idea. They say, oh my gosh, Jameis Winston scores. He steals home. No, that's one of his tools. He's got great speed. Hey, I hope that man got fired that day. Because one thing Jameis Winston cannot do,
and he ain't got no great speed,
is run. But it is a such thing as being a smart base runner.
Yeah,
and that's what he did, and he showed his smarts that day.
Thing. We don't know how far he was down the line when he lollipopped.
Yeah,
he might have been 10, 20 feet.
He was good. It's 90 foot between the bags. He was a good, 15, 20 feet off third base.
So now you to cut that down
70 feet.
Yeah, 75, 70 feet.
Yeah. So that was a heck of a play. I didn't know Jameis had that in him in baseball.
Oh yeah, Jameis was a hell of a baseball player.
Yeah, I knew he played at Florida State.
Some people were thinking he should have went Major League.
Hey, he might have, man. He might have. But I'm glad he went to the NFL because he's getting a lot more interviews and exposure and blessing everybody with them great post game and pre game talks, man.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir.
You see how Myles Garrett was looking at him before this last game, though?
Myles
was like,
"What the hell is you talking about,
bro?
Man?
Come on, man.
Stop that, man.
Quit throwing picks, dog, because we tired of working out here for you, man." Anyways, keep it moving along. Now it's time for the good, the bad, and the ugly. What was your good this week, Unc?
My good was Rico Dowdle.
Okay.
Rico Dowdle led the league for just that 1 week in rushing, 149 yards.
Solid day.
Was a number solid game.
Yeah.
And like I've been saying, you're only good as your teammates. Your line blocking a little better. One of them old washed up heads is no longer there.
Yeah.
And that makes a difference, your teammates. So my good was Rico Dowdle. And I'm glad for Rico, because Rico was getting a bad rap. He can't run. I was like, you name me a running back that in the history
run with no blocking.
Jim Brown had blocking. O.J. Simpson had, but Walter Payton, everybody you name had some blocking. So, I'm so glad that people are finally realize that it's a team sport. One man can't do nothing.
Barry Sanders can't get no yards on the scout team.
That's why they keep saying that Barry Sanders had no blocking. You better go look who his lineman was.
Yeah, he had some guys.
Tell me Lomas Brown and Mike Utley ain't nobody. Come on, man.
He had some guys.
Stop that. But anyway, yeah, that's my good.
What's your bad, huh?
My bad. CD dropped another pass.
Yeah.
CD dropped the pass. So
Hey, that's-
did you see it?
That's consistent.
Hit it right in his hand. You know, and I bet, you know, this is the thing.
What you looking at your hands for?
this thing.
They there.
When you
They ain't
when
working.
you are 12 and 5,
Yeah.
it don't look so bad.
But when you ain't winning,
But Unc was calling it out
Yeah.
when you was 12 and 5. Too
Yeah.
many balls hit your hand.
Yeah.
Now you what, 4 and 9 or what, 5 and 9, whatever you are.
Yep.
It looks ugly, man.
Yeah.
Every week you looking at your hands, pointing at the sun. It's the sun, my shoulder hurt. It's gonna be something all the time. But catch the damn ball,
Yeah.
man. That's
Yeah.
all I can say to you, CD. And I'm sorry, man, but that's the bad. You've been doing this too long.
Yeah, man, that's a lot of drops, man. A lot
Now
of
you wanna
drops for a
talk
guy
to-
making $100 million to catch.
Then look
the
at his
football.
hand. These the same hand. These the same hands you've been had your whole life.
That same hands you signed that check with.
Yeah, the same hand.
know what I'm
Same hand you
saying?
been had your whole life. And now you looking at
Yeah, they there. With gloves on.
Yeah, absolutely. Now my ugly.
Yeah, what's your ugly, Unc?
Oh no, that ain't blood. Let me do it like this. Do you know what that is?
What's that?
Goose egg. 2 goose eggs.
Yeah.
That's Michael Parks.
Ooh.
Goose eggs beside your name. That's the ugliest thing I ever seen.
He had a sack this weekend.
No, he didn't.
Are you sure?
He had 0 tackles and 0 sacks.
Are you sure,
He
Unc?
had, that's what they said on TV. He had 0 tackles and 0 sacks.
I know that's what he was last week.
Oh, well, was that last week?
Yeah, I think you're talking about last week.
Oh, well,
So I think
anyway,
he had
that's
a sack.
still ugly. I missed it last week.
Yeah.
I couldn't call it out. It's ugly. You supposed to be a Pro Bowl, All Pro. They trying to compare you to Lawrence Taylor and all
Yeah,
that, and you
they
have
gotta shut that down.
Maybe I got it mixed up. I would have called it out last week, but them two, you might be right.
Yeah.
That might have been the week before, but anyway, that's ugly. Have goose egg. You didn't. Anybody on the field got goose eggs beside that. You're a receiver. You didn't catch 1 ball.
Yep.
You're a running back. You gained no yards.
Yep.
You're a defensive player. You didn't deflect no passes. You didn't make no tackles. You didn't make no sacks. What you out there doing?
Yeah, at that point, it's you're ineffective.
I mean, I might be wrong, but anyway, whatever it was, that's ugly.
Yeah.
That's ugly, ugly, ugly.
Yep. And demanding $40 million for that. You know, that's
because he won what
he won $40 million
per year.
Yeah. You know, but when you giving Dak $60 million, I would do the same thing.
Oh yeah, but
You
I'll
giving
tell you
Trash
like,
Prescott
yeah.
$60 million? Absolutely, I'm asking for 40.
But you know what I'm gonna tell you? I've been a fool once. Finna be a fool twice. I see you in Washington. I see you in a commander's uniform with them goose eggs. That's what Uncle tell you.
Yeah.
Hey, fool me once, shame on me. Fool
Hey.
me twice.
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice. Said, I ain't gonna keep on being no fool.
Yeah,
I done
man.
gave 2 people all this 30 and 40 and 60 million. I'm not. Come on, man.
Yeah, Michael had 2 tackles for losses. That was last week. He had 2 sacks this week.
Oh yeah, that was
That was
right.
last
They
week.
did. Yeah,
That
yeah,
was
yeah.
last week.
But anyway, I'm sorry, but I you know what I'm really sorry about? I didn't call you out ugly last week.
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
still ugly.
Had to get that back. Had to get that back.
I had to get that back. I'm sorry, I got to.
Yeah.
Because that's been on me, and I don't know why I didn't call it out last week.
Hey, I called him out. I got it. I picked it up. I picked up
But
the slack
anyway,
for
that's
you.
my ugly, even though it's the wrong week.
Yeah.
So I'm going to turn it over to Jay.
Hey, so my good for this week, man, is Xavier Leggett. Okay, for the Carolina Panthers. Okay, I just want to say, everybody talk about Jameis Winston's interviews. This young man, that boy, that country as hell. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
And they say, so what's the crazy thing? I eat cone. I eat cone. I eat squirrel too. You know what I'm saying? I go get them out the trash can. I shoot them on up. You know, skin them, cook them, eat them. You know, I love cone. You know what I'm saying? Hey, y'all gotta go check out Xavier Leggett. That ain't got nothing to do with the field.
Say, man,
But y'all gotta check that out, man.
I'm going to tell you a story about coon.
Yeah.
Okay, back in the day, I had a neighbor live next door to me named Leon.
Mm-hmm.
Leon lived coming out my front door on the left side.
Yeah.
Bobby lived coming out my front door on the right side about 3 houses down.
Yeah.
So Leon was from Nacogdoches, Louisiana.
Yeah. Oh man.
So he had came here with a Nacogdoches. He was out there barbecuing.
Yeah.
He said, so we was out there talking, and So here come Bobby. Bobby say, man, what you barbecuing? Then I said, man, I got some squirrel on there, and I got some coon, and I got some brisket. He named the brisket and all this shit.
Yeah.
But chicken.
Yeah.
But then so Bobby said, Bobby from California. I know he don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Bobby said, say, man, when you get that coon, dog, give me a call. I want some.
Yeah.
I bust out, started laughing. So I looked at Bobby and I was laughing. So I said, what you laughing at, Ron? I said, oh, nothing.
Yeah.
Then so I seen Bobby about that Wednesday. Bobby said, man, I ate that coon.
Yeah.
He said, man, I brushed my teeth. I gargled with Listerine. I can still taste coon. He said, that was on the Saturday. So he said, Sunday, I did the same thing 3 times. Brushed my teeth, gargled, I can still taste coon. He said, man, so Monday when I got out of work, I went and got me a half pint of Crown Raw, and I drunk it straight, and that knocked that coon. He said, I said, man, why you think I started laughing, Bobby? Because you didn't know what you were getting. Man, you don't know nothing. You from California, man. You don't know nothing about no coon.
Yeah.
Because Uncle already know. Uncle ain't touching no coon.
No, man. They asked Xavier, like, hey, what that coon taste like? Taste like cheese? He said, no. It got his own taste.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He got his own taste, man.
You're absolutely right.
No, man, I love it.
Hey, man, I love it, though.
Hey, I love it. I love
but this is what I give him credit for. He true to himself.
That's
man.
it, man.
He said, man, don't come up here faking with me.
Yeah.
I'd rather for you to tell me you eat coon.
Hey, he ain't got no choice. Way he talk. That boy accent is. I ain't ever heard a accent so thick in my life.
Say, man.
And I'm in Texas, huh?
Oh, I know.
That boy there, country as it gets.
Man, I'm gonna tell you one time
That's so funny.
I heard this dude. He was quarterback for the University of Tennessee. Then he went to Canada and played in that Conrad's House.
Yeah.
Man, Conrad's is a black guy.
Yeah.
And Conrad's got through after the game. Man, they put the mic in Conrad's face. I said, goodness great, I ain't never heard a black man. Hey, man, I ain't trying to be funny.
I thought Randy Moss was country, man.
Oh,
but
no, Conrad
David
sounds
Leggett
just like
got it.
one of them country. This ain't no slight or nothing. It's just the truth.
It is what it
He sounds
is.
like a country Tennessee hit.
Yeah.
I was like,
Out the sticks,
on
man.
national TV.
Yeah.
And he was a cold dude.
Yeah, that's how Leggett is.
And I
That's
was
crazy.
like, he sound like that.
I wish we would have traded for him instead of that other guy that we got that still ain't touched the field. Why we traded a 5th round pick? The boy ain't touched the field. Or 4th round pick.
Yeah.
What's his name? Mini. I don't know. I don't know your name. Dog. That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
But,
my coon story, man. That's my coon.
Yeah.
In other words, coon is an acquired taste, and I'm like this. If I got an acquired taste for something, I'm not eating it.
Yeah.
So
Hey.
I gotta eat it 10 times to like it. I don't like it the first time. I ain't eating no 9 more.
Ain't no reason to try.
Yeah, ain't no time. I don't like it the first time. Ain't no sense in drinking it the second time.
Yep.
I mean eating it the second time.
Yep. And then hold up. Got that fixed already. And then we got my bad. Okay. On that same conversation of the coon, Jerry Jones had an interview. They asked him, if he ever ate coon before. Jerry Jones say, yeah. And he say, matter of fact, we used to fight over the brain.
Yeah.
Them boys eating coon brain.
I mean, you ain't never let me tell you something. Do you know what they eat it with? You ain't never heard of eggs and brain? It ain't that eggs and whatever kind of brain. Eggs
I done heard of brain, but it ain't that.
Eggs and brain. Yeah. They eat hog brain.
Brain usually come with them C's and V's.
Yeah, say, look here. Oh boy, that's a different kind of brain, y'all. That's a whole different brain.
And I'm using receiving brain. I ain't eating it.
Jerry from Arkansas. He from the hills of Arkansas.
Wow.
They coon.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Hey, I'm tell you this here.
That's crazy, man.
In certain places, up in North Carolina and all that, they eat skunk.
Oh, I believe it.
You know they
ain't touching none of that. Y'all can have all that.
I know you done heard the song
Y'all
Dead
can have
Skunk.
it all.
Have you ever heard the song Dead Skunk in the Middle of the Road?
No.
That's gonna be dinner.
No.
They made a song about it. Dead Skunk in the Middle of the Road. It's gonna be dinner because we scrap it off the
No, sir.
Yes, sir.
No, so y'all can have all can have all the coon and skunk and squirrel you want. I'm just fine. I'm not eating that day.
Hey, Unc ain't eating it either. Y'all can have all the chitlins and hog maws and pig feet you want.
Yeah.
Unc ain't eating that either.
I ain't doing it, dog.
Unc is down with the steak and the caviar and the lobster.
Yeah. And my ugly for the week, no doubt, is Devondre Campbell back to football. That dude there, the linebacker for the San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, my God.
Who refused to go into the game because his feelings got hurt Because the starting linebacker came back and is playing the game. And when the starting linebacker's Achilles started acting up on him, and they asked him to go in the game,
he said, I don't feel like
I don't feel like playing. Boy, hey, I'm glad they suspended him for the rest of the season. They didn't cut him. They
no,
suspended
what's his name came out the booth and got on it.
Oh, my gosh.
The Lynch.
Oh, did he? Oh, I believe it.
Yeah, they said Lynch came out there and told me, I don't know if it was in the locker room, said, man, get out of here.
Yeah.
What's wrong? You don't want to play? You refuse to work. That's what they say to the guys.
You know why they suspended him and didn't cut him, right?
Because he'll get what he going to get his money?
Suspended with no pay.
Oh, suspended with no pay.
Suspended with no pay. If they'd have cut him, he'd have got some bread.
Oh, okay.
Suspended with no pay. So I second that notion.
Oh, I do too, man.
You know what I'm saying?
You refuse. Say, man,
get up out of here, weak
boy. You can't go to no job.
Come on, man.
That's your job, man.
Serious right now, bro?
You
playing football, dog.
These athletes forget that this is their job.
Insane.
You can't refuse to work on no job and keep your job, man.
No, you can't. That's straight.
Can you refuse to work?
Absolutely not.
I'm retired, but it ain't a job I had.
That's pure.
I got fired for talking smack.
That's pure insanity right there, man.
Come on, I ain't gonna work. You're on the clock.
That's absolute.
When the game starts, you're on the clock.
That's pure insanity.
And then now
right
you don't
there.
want to work while you're on the clock. Man, come on.
Ain't nobody trying to hit. Don't nobody feel bad for you, dog. Big, huge, massive, old crybaby, dog. Man, go somewhere else, dog, and cry about it, man.
Hey, man,
you must got CTE, bro.
No, don't blame that on CTE.
I mean, something wrong with that boy.
No. Do you know what make me? Do you know what's wrong with it?
Bitch assness.
Yeah, he's soft in his undergarment.
Yeah, man.
You said his bitch assness. That's what's wrong with it.
Man,
he's soft in the undergarments.
That's crazy.
And he's soft in the undergarments, and he weak from the neck up.
Yeah,
he's soft everywhere, in the brain and down in the undergarments.
Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable with a grown man.
I made that up this year. Soft in the undergarments.
Yeah, that boy soft in the undergarment, man.
I ain't gonna call it like we used to call it in the day.
Boy,
but he's soft in the undergarments.
How do you have a girlfriend or a wife, bro? I don't even know how they can go home and look at you, man.
That is the new politically correct statement. You soft in the undergarment.
Soft in the undergarment.
If you say the other one, it's too ugly.
Yeah,
and
man.
it's not politically correct. So we're gonna try to talk nice and be politically correct. You soft in your undergarment.
Yeah, man. And that's
and like I'll tell everybody all the time, I like dudes good from the neck up. And you weak from the neck up and you soft in the undergarment. That's a poor combination for an athlete.
Boy playing football.
That's a poor combination for an athlete. You weak-minded and you soft downstairs.
And that is the good, the bad, and the ugly. So you ready for this rapid fire, huh?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Heat them up. Crank it up. All right.
Got them heaters.
Let's hit this thing. Who you got, huh? We got the Broncos and the Chargers. Who you got?
I got the Broncos.
I got the Broncos too. They seem to be rolling pretty good right now. Next up, we got the Texans and the Chiefs. Who you got?
Chiefs.
If Pat Mahomes plays, the Chiefs.
I got the Chiefs. I don't care who play.
All right, they got Carson Wentz in the back, backing up too.
Yeah, Chiefs got strong defense. I'm Chiefs.
Yeah, I got the Chiefs too. I got the Chiefs in that one. Then who you got? We got the Ravens and the Steelers. Who you got, huh? Steelers coming off a loss, Ravens coming off a win.
Where they playing?
And they're playing in Pittsburgh. We know how Lamar usually plays against them. Plays against those Steelers.
I'm gonna take Lamar. I'm gonna take Baltimore.
Baltimore?
Yeah, I'm taking Baltimore.
I'm gonna go with them Ravens too, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with them Ravens too, man. What up, Danny? What up, Tig? What up, Cardi? Yeah, Derrick Henry, a Bucky. What up, Pug? What's going down, big dog?
Derrick
Jamani, Wish, Jalen. What's going down? Jalen Hurts is a GOAT. Yeah, man. What's up, Noski? Yes, sir, man. Next up, who we got? The Giants. I gotta get up for this one. Oh, that's the Falcons, looks like. Giants and the Falcons. Who you got, huh?
God. I got the Giants, man.
Man, I got the Falcons, because if the Giants lose, the fans are going to burn the place down. They trying to get that top pick. Everybody know that. And they can't even figure out which quarterback want to play.
You know what?
I got the Falcons in that one.
Yeah.
And Michael Penix getting his first start this weekend.
Oh, Penix getting his first? You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, I still got them on. Yeah.
You taking the Giants?
Yeah,
they trying to lose. You know that, right?
Yeah, I know. But the Falcons losing, they ain't trying.
Yeah. Well, they won this past week because they played another team trying to lose, which is the Raiders.
Right. Let me switch that to the Falcons.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah,
I just want to make sure you got enough information.
I was a little hesitant anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, that's another bottom feeder game.
Yeah,
so it's hard.
Yeah,
it's hard to take them bottom feeder.
Another bottom feeder bowl. Next up, we got them Detroit Lions taking on the Chicago Bears in Chicago. Who you got?
Detroit ain't gonna do that again. I got the Lions.
I got the Lions. I think they'll get back on track.
Oh yeah.
I think they'll get back on track. Oh, I got to get back up for this one. Looks like the Cardinals and the Panthers. Who you got up?
Oh, I got the Cardinals.
Yeah, I got the Cardinals in that one too, man. You know, ain't nothing for the Panthers to lose a few games in a row. Yeah, they used to that. Then we got the Jets and the Rams. Who you got up?
Rams.
I got the Rams in that one as well. They playing in L.A. Of course, I got the Rams.
It don't matter what they playing. I got the Rams.
Next up, we got the Commanders and the Eagles. Who you got?
I got the Eagles.
I got them Saquon Barkleys as well. I got them Eagles going. Then we got the Browns and the Bengals. Who you got?
I got the Bengals.
I got the Bengals in that one as well. Next up, we got the Tennessee Titans versus the Indianapolis Colts. Who you got, huh?
That's another bottom bowl.
The bottom.
I'm gonna take the Colts, man.
I'm taking the Colts?
Yeah, just on a feeling. I mean, both of them at the bottom.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take the Colts. I mean,
yeah.
Even though Flacco ain't in that no more, I'm still gonna take him.
Yeah, I got the Colts in that one. As well. Then we got the Vikings versus the Seahawks.
I got the Vikings.
I got the Vikings too, man. The Seahawks, man, they playing in Seattle. It just ain't no 12th man allure or whatever you want to call it up there. It ain't going down.
Because you can get 14 men.
No
See, I was kind of struggling.
Yeah,
I don't care how many men you
get. Well, they got
that.
9. They like 9-5, 9-6 right now. But still, I don't know. Yeah. I think the Vikings are playing a much better brand of football right now.
Yeah, I do.
Ooh, next up, can Josh Allen finally beat the Patriots this week? Who you got in that one?
Oh, I got Buffalo.
I got Buffalo in that one too. They playing in Buffalo as well. Then we got the Raiders and the Jags. Who you got in that one? That's like, man.
Raiders and the Jags.
They gonna be trying. Both of them teams trying real hard to lose. That's gonna be a tough.
I'm gonna say the Raiders.
I'm picking the Jags simply because I know they want Shador in Vegas, and they are not trying to win on purpose. The fans are coming to the stands with signs
so it's gonna
that
come
say
between the
lose
Raiders and
for
the Giants
Shador
for the first round draft.
Yes.
For the number 1 pick.
Yes. So I'm picking the Jags, right? And that's just because the Raiders ain't gonna they gonna do everything they can to lose. Next up, we got the Dolphins and the 49ers. Who you got one in San Francisco?
I'm gonna take the Dolphins.
I got to take Dolphins just simply because of the fact Debo wearing them tight ass pants.
Yeah, and then the 49ers looking bad right
licking
now.
their lips switching.
Yeah, they looking bad, and right now, Brock Prudy is not taking the team on his shoulders and leading them like he was when he had all his teammates.
Yeah, he looking real suspect right now.
Everybody was criticizing when I was saying, don't tell me Brock Prudy can take a team on his shoulders. You're a damn lie.
Yeah.
He can't take no team on
He
his
ain't
shoulders.
doing it.
He got Christian McCaffrey, Debo Samuels, and Trent Williams. Then you got them line. Come on, man. Now that he ain't got all that, take the team now.
Yeah.
Put them on them same. You got the same shoulders.
Yeah.
Put them on the same shoulder.
Yeah.
You can't do it because your teammates ain't good.
Matter of fact, remember everybody was talking about how big Brock coming into the season all swole up. He got bigger shoulders now, and he still can't do it.
Still can't do it. Because I keep saying this, and somebody gonna believe me one day. You only as good as your teammates.
Hey,
But
that's
anyway,
it. That's
on
how
to the next one.
That's how the game go.
I'll tell
That's
them
how the
that all
game
time.
go.
I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
This player did this. Okay, look at his teammates. He got some good teammates.
Yeah, and then we already talked about this one earlier, the Buccaneers versus the Cowboys. I got them Buccaneers and got the Cowboys because he got to.
Yeah, because
I don't think he put that money on it. But,
no.
Because he got to.
No. I can't put no money.
Not like that.
Not like that.
And last, and one of the teams is least, but not least, the Packers versus them Saints. Who you got in that one?
I got the Packers.
I got the Packers
And
all day.
I made a prediction when the Saints beat the Cowboys, they weren't gonna do squat.
Yeah.
How many games they won since then? I think one or two.
One, I think.
One. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Them Saints,
So people be thinking I don't know what he's talking about, but this is the thing.
But they beat the brakes off them Cowboys
the
though.
Saints thought that they were too happy to beat the Cowboys.
Oh my gosh, that was their Super Bowl.
And this is the thing that they didn't realize. They was beating another bottom feeder.
Yeah, man. It's a whole rest of the season
This
left.
wasn't the Cowboys of the 12-win season.
Yeah.
This the Cowboys of the 4-win season.
Exactly, man. Come on, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are we doing? And they had Dak in the game, too.
Yeah,
so, of course, they was going to beat him.
And they had
Dak sucks. Next up, Noonish Fantasy Football League. Yeah, man. So, as you know, I'm no longer in it. Unc ain't in it.
Oh, I got put out.
Hey,
I
I'd have
was
won
out
this
the
week.
first week.
I'd have won this week had I been in now, but my record didn't justify. Actually, since I lost the Goo Punch early in the season, the tiebreaker went to Goo. So that's how I didn't end up in the playoffs. But Goo Punch, got that head punched in this week. He lost to fat ass losers. Jonas Bull is on to the championship. Shout out Jonas Bull.
Say Jonas, you were down there with us last year. Now you over.
See, if you just put a little bit in, you might have been in there yourself.
Okay, man.
Jonas, you know football. Jonas knows technology.
Oh, hey, Jonas.
But he does his research. He's an analyst.
Oh, yeah. Jonas sitting there switching
Data
players
science.
and all that.
Yeah.
By the time I realized it's time to switch, it's on to the next one.
Yeah, man. And then my boy Trip to go.
Trip to go.
Trip. Took a fat loss this week to Yazerski.
Oh, we ain't looking at the comments.
I don't see Trip. I don't think, because I don't know. Let me put him back up. Yeah. I don't think, I don't know. I haven't seen Trip today, which is odd. Trip is always in here. But not this week. Trip must be busy, but Trip took an L to Yazerski this week, man. Shout out to Yazerski. That boy Ant. Shout out Ant on TikTok. You are now in the championship. What up, DJ? Appreciate the gift, big dog. Yes, sir. Show your boy some love, man. TikTok. Hey, y'all tap that screen for your boy, man. Let's get this thing up to like 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 taps, man. Y'all can see the gifts. Somebody sent me a rose earlier. I done had the same goal of 5 roses up for weeks. I need some more roses, man. I want to move on to a new goal, but appreciate y'all. What up, Michael? What up, Martinez? Stephanie, Dawn. I'm Jaleel. What's going down? Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Hey, if you haven't already, jump over to YouTube one time, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, that like button, man. Then you can come back over to TikTok. But this is Noonish Sports and Tech, man. We coming at you. You see the logo in the background. Going down, man. But that's Noonish Fantasy Football Week, man. Looks like Jonas and Yazerski, fat ass losers and Yazerski will play for the Noonish Fantasy Football League Championship. And hey, shout out, good luck to you both, guys. Good luck to you both. You know, Unc don't believe in both in luck, but
no. I mean, I'm just saying,
good luck on
luck,
that tip.
There's a such thing as luck, but if you're not prepared to accept the luck, you ain't gonna receive it.
It ain't gonna be
Why do you think? I mean, everybody say Jerry Rice maybe not be the most gifted receiver, but he was prepared for every pass came his way. So he caught the most in history.
Absolutely. That man work ethic was second to none.
And some people say, oh, we were lucky when he did that. But he was prepared for the luck.
Yeah,
so
man.
when he got it there, he was ready to receive it.
Yeah, man.
Preparation meets opportunity. That's what luck is.
Oh, yeah. And we also got the Super Chat Challenge on here on YouTube as well, man. So, y'all send in your Super Chats, man. If y'all hit the Super Chat Challenge, I thought I already had it on. Looks like I just put it up, though. For whatever reason, it wasn't up already. If y'all hit the Super Chat Challenge, man, I will do the Dion dance and kick you a shout out, all that good stuff, man. So, yeah, appreciate y'all in the building.
If you see something, say something. YouTube,
yeah, if you
Facebook,
see something, say something, man. TikTok,
whatever.
What's going down? What
Let
up,
us say something.
What up, Eli, Roy, Ali, what's good, man?
We will interact with you. We will conversate with you.
And moving on now to NBA news. We'll tap these Mavericks. The Mavericks have won 12 out of their last 14 games. So they're looking decent. They went out and beat Golden State in Golden State the other night. Klay Thompson went ham, hit 29 points against his former team. Good to see that. Hope Klay can come around, and I hope he plays that way and has that type of energy against everybody else other than Golden State. That's all I got to say about that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was good, but I want to talk about something else on the NBA.
Oh, yeah. We can talk about this NBA Cup.
Did you see this? Did you see the semi-game? Well,
with Oklahoma City? And
Milwaukee won the cup.
Yeah.
Milwaukee won the cup.
Milwaukee won last night.
They beat OKC.
Shout out. Giannis cried and everything when he got the MVP, but why? I don't know. It's the NBA Cup. No.
Who got this?
Giannis.
Oh, Giannis.
Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, this is the thing. This is the Cup second year.
Yeah.
But 10 or 15 years from now, the Cup is going to be, hey, that's what they do.
A big deal, yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a bigger deal. So now the Cups is going to mean more than they do right now.
But to cry about it? Like it's the NBA championship?
Who cried?
Giannis. Giannis was tripping.
Say, man, let me tell you like this. Let me say it like
Boy,
this.
stop.
Let me say it like this. What they say in the movie? It ain't no crying in baseball?
Yeah.
It ain't no crying in basketball. It ain't no crying in sports.
Period.
We're gonna put a period there. But then I'm finna go back, man, to this NBA Cup. I saw the other night.
Was it Atlanta and Oklahoma? Oklahoma City
Oklahoma City and Houston.
And Houston, yeah.
We're in the semifinals.
Yeah.
You know what they did during that game?
But they set the record for most threes in a game or something?
Most missed threes in the
Oh,
game.
my gosh.
And, man,
That's
I
gotta
looked
be
at
real
the game.
boring.
It was horrible, man. I had to turn off because all I saw was everybody trying to play hero ball.
Yeah.
Man, you got guys shooting 29%, taking 12 and 13 threes. What sense that make? I can see if you shoot
Zero.
40-some%, 43, 45, 48%. Man, you're shooting 29%. Man, they set the record, and it was so ugly, even the announcer said, ooh, the NBA, this is ugly. They better watch out because they might lose viewership with no better.
Absolutely. And they
Man.
said viewership was down this year in that
Man,
cup. All that.
SGA and
Yep.
Gerald Green,
Yeah.
they got the ball at the key, to the side on the wing,
Yeah.
about 17 feet from the basket. You got a double team already. Try to dribble between them guys.
Somebody's open.
And then dribble. And then if you then try to cut between them, then a third man come to you and you shoot anyway. You got 3 guys on. Man, I seen that. They were playing hero ball.
Man.
Gerald Green and SGA. And I like SGA.
That's an ugly brand of basketball
Man,
to watch, man.
Especially when they set the record for most missed threes.
Yeah, that's boring.
They coming around
horrible.
just jacking.
Hey.
And then when they do try to drive to the basket, they don't care if 2-3 men on them, they're going to jack it anyway.
That's why them
I
boys
was
down there
like,
lost
oh
by
my
30 last night to Milwaukee. Because you know what? They was getting that ball down to the MVP, Jonas.
Because Milwaukee was doing what? Going in the paint.
Yes, sir.
And they were shooting threes, right?
Yeah.
And they got beat by how much?
Dang, it was a bad.
It was 20-something
Yeah,
points.
20-something.
When I turned off, it was 20-something points.
It was a bad game. Bad look.
They were studying shooting threes,
What up,
studying missing.
Rondo?
And Milwaukee was
good. What's good?
Milwaukee was playing with size and going inside. And you know, I just keep telling people, man, this 3-point shooting is way overrated.
Yeah,
man.
it's getting
Way
out of hand.
overrated.
It's getting out of hand,
no,
man.
it's out of hand.
Yeah, it's out of hand. It's way out of hand. Been out of hand. Y'all got to get that back right, man. But
You know, I mean, all y'all not Steph Curry, man. Y'all stop that. Y'all ain't Klay Thompson.
Yeah, we ain't
And
seen.
it ain't been but one team win the championship shooting threes.
Yeah.
And guess what? The 3-point shooters never did get the MVP just one time.
Man.
KD ain't no 3-point shooter.
Nope.
Andre Iguodala ain't no 3-point shooter.
No.
Steph got it one time
Yep.
out of 4 championships, so 3 points ain't doing what y'all think it is.
Big facts. Big facts. But shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks, man.
For that, yeah. for
Y'all
the
got that
in-season.
dub, man. Y'all
got
won that
dub.
in-season tournament,
But this is
man.
the thing.
Hey, and that's a big improvement because the Bucks was trash when this season started.
Oh, absolutely.
Everybody was calling for Doc Rivers' head, talking about how crappy of a coach he is, how he goes and kills teams, and he can't get right, Mr. Can't get right. Well, them boys looking good right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Dame Lillard looking like Dame time.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So a lot of times they say Doc this, Doc that, but then them same players that Doc coach, other coaches that coach him, they ain't got shit out of them either.
Yeah. What up, Nosky? What up, Junior? What up, DeAndre?
Who got something out of Blake Griffin? Who got something more out of those guys than Doc had?
Hey, they didn't got
nobody.
less. A lot of them done got
Chris
less.
Paul best year was with Doc. DeAndre Jordan best year was with Doc. Blake Griffin best year was with Doc.
Yeah.
So y'all can talk Doc all you want to. Some that's them guys.
Kevin Garnett, Paul Pierce, Rajon Rondo.
They did good with Doc.
They won a title with Doc.
And should have won the other. I'm telling you this. They would have beat Lakers the second time, but Kendrick Perkins was hurt. They didn't have no big man.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and that did them
I
in.
mean, that's just my opinion, but I'm saying they would have had a whole lot better chance. But that's a whole
So
other
it
story.
ain't all
But the
just,
NBA, man, they got to do something about. They got to get more team play. Man, I didn't see nobody.
Haas Lopez was good. 4X
Man,
works.
I didn't see nobody set no screen.
Yeah.
None of that.
Yeah.
I didn't see no, go behind no screen. I didn't even see the simplest. I didn't even see a pick and down roll.
Hey, Milwaukee was.
Yeah, Milwaukee was. That's why. But when Houston and OKC were playing, I seen nobody set a screen, and I seen nobody pick and roll. All I said was, "Give me the ball. I'm the hero. I can take it over these guys."
Just those two teams, that don't even sound like a game I'd want to watch. Like straight up. I just feel like that would be a Jalen Green and SGA one-on-one matchup.
Outdo each other. Seeing who can score the more, because that's what I saw.
4 other dudes on the court.
Yeah. And then
on
when the
each
other
team.
dudes do get it, they're going to jack a 3.
Yeah.
They're going to jack a 3.
Yeah, man. But y'all got to get that fixed, man.
Yeah,
get
y'all
that
gotta
worked
get
out,
that.
NBA. It'll be all right.
Do that, man.
But
Please do that.
moving on to the next subject. This weekend, and we will have a watch party on. You going to be here this weekend? I don't know when you're taking off.
Yeah.
Okay, there is a heavyweight match taking place. And I want to see it. Round 2. Tyson Fury and Alexander Usyk. battling on December 21st.
Usyk whooped that ass last time, didn't
Got in that ass like toilet tissue.
he? Hey, I'm gonna tell you like this. He gonna hit that ass again.
Hey, I believe. Hey,
No,
Usyk's a
Tyson-
better boxer.
And then Tyson and all is Tyson Fury.
You see how long this man's arms are? This man, his arms are covering my head, bro.
Yeah,
like,
but he about 6'7", ain't he?
absolutely.
And
how can you not use that
but he-
length and beat a man up with that
Ain't he
jab?
about 37, 38?
Oh, he got some age on him now.
Oh yeah, so hey, no.
He got some age on it, but I think Usyk's just a better boxer.
Oh yeah, and plus the age on top of age.
Usyk done beat Anthony Joshua twice already.
Yeah, Usyk done beat him once.
Yeah, he done beat Tyson Fury. Yeah, Usyk's the best heavyweight in the world.
I'm with Usyk. I think Usyk gonna get him again.
I got my money on Usyk. Now, you know Tyson, he gonna hit that Fury now.
Oh,
He gonna hit that Fury, whatever that potty is he hit before the game. He gonna, or whatever that drink is, he gonna hit that, and he gonna be a little jittery and all that good Fury stuff he be doing, you know. But I can't see him beating Usyk unless he knocks him out. I can't see him beating Fury. Now he got some good shots off last fight. It wasn't just an absolute beatdown.
No,
but I just think that
I think
Usyk is a
it'll be
better
little
fighter.
more- I think it'll be a better beat down than one last time.
Straight up. But
That's just what I think. We'll find out.
yeah, it's gonna be a good one though. Looking forward to it. And hey, y'all tune into the watch party. We're gonna have that watch party this weekend. So make sure y'all watching, man. It's gonna be a lot of fun.
Hey man, anybody over there on YouTube, man, if you haven't subscribed to the show, go on and hit that subscribe.
Yeah, man.
Like and share button. And if you see something, say something. Refresh that chat over there, JA, and see if anybody's saying it.
Yeah, man, I don't know what's going on with it because both of them done froze up, you know?
Yeah.
Both of them froze up. But it's all good. It's all gravy, man. But anyways, moving along. Now y'all know what time it is. Trip ain't here today, but I know it's Trip's favorite part of the show. It is time for IMO. In my opinion, this is the part of the show where each of us give an opinion and there is no rebuttals allowed. You just got to give an opinion and stay with it. You know what I'm saying? So, what's your opinion, huh?
My opinion is that what happened to number 27 for the Dallas Cowboys, the defensive back? I think he started last week, didn't he? Started this
messed up again.
What did he do?
I think it was another. I can't think of exactly what it was, but I'll let you know after this.
I mean, he made. But this is the whole thing. That's why I think that team sports is suffering. How they did that young man.
Yeah.
Not one of his teammates went over there and told him. He walked to the locker room by himself. He sit on the bench by himself.
Mm-hmm.
He did not lose that game. Now, he made a boneheaded play.
Absolutely.
He made a boneheaded play at a critical time. But this is unbelief. Unc been saying this all his life. I don't believe that you can lose a game on one play. I don't believe that. Not one of his teammates went over there and said, say, bro, you made a bad mistake, but you better than that.
Yeah.
We can't tolerate that, but we gonna need you.
Yeah.
So we need to get past this.
Yeah.
As a teammate, somebody should have went over there and said, say, man, it's bad, but we gonna need you again.
Yeah.
Learn from your mistakes and move on. Nobody did that.
Yeah.
And in a team sport, one of your teammates, because of Unc would have been, Unc is, now you know Unc is hard.
Yeah.
He's one of the hardest guys, you know. But on a team, Unc would have went over there to say, man, you gonna be here next week. We might need you.
Yeah.
So you gonna have to learn from this mistake and move on because we are a team. Nobody did that.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things that individualize team sports. Because when they make a play, it's me.
Yeah.
But when you make a mistake, it's you.
Yeah.
So, but that's not how team sports work.
Absolutely not.
Out of 53 men, somebody should have been walking with that young man when he had his head down. That's just what I believe on team sports. And that'll make your team better. And that'll make him believe in itself. Like, okay, I got somebody with me.
Yeah, they
but
got my
right
back.
now he feels like he alone.
Yeah.
And that might be why he came back and made another mistake. Because didn't nobody come with him and say, man,
Yeah.
you made a mistake. We can't tolerate that.
Yeah.
We
Big
don't
facts.
need that here.
Big
but
facts.
we need you.
Yeah.
So let's get better every practice, every snap. Somebody
Yeah.
should have went and consoled that young man. That's what I believe. And that's what makes individual sports, team sports become individual because they are not sticking together.
Yeah.
Because you win as a team and you lose as a team.
Absolutely.
But it looked like he lost by himself.
Absolutely.
And that's just my opinion.
And I can't rebut it. But y'all saw how hard I went on that young man.
Oh, yeah, I saw how hard you went on him, man. That's one reason I got to come back. Because I would have went hard on him, too. But I would have said, look, man, you messed up. You jacked up. That was horrible.
Yeah.
Hey, man, you got to move on.
Hey, my tongue bleeding because we can't rebut.
Yeah. That's what I'm just saying. But that's what makes teams by sticking together.
No doubt.
That's what I think. That's just my opinion.
Yeah, no doubt. Hey, TikTok, if y'all on here, man, y'all jump over to YouTube real quick, man. Go subscribe to the show real quick, man. Noonish Sports and Tech. Hit that notification bell, hit that subscription button, man, and then come on back over to TikTok and have some
And
fun
then
with
if
it.
you're on YouTube, say something.
Yeah, say something, man. See something,
whatever
say something.
you
We
want to
good,
talk
man.
about, say it, and we'll at least respond to it.
Yes, sir. And in my opinion, Michael Jordan is the greatest hooper of all time. Ain't that right, on?
That's his opinion. That's his opinion.
You know how you took time to jam him up the past 2 weeks? I got to get my get back right now. 10 times scoring champion.
Yes, sir.
6 finals appearances and 6 wins. No losses.
Yes, sir.
Only player to not have a teammate that had to require double team. Not only player, but when you talk about the LeBrons and the Kobe's and the D Wades and whoever else you want to bring up in this conversation is the GOAT, he's the only one that didn't have to have another teammate get double teamed. So he was the one to get double teamed and still doing what he did. Offensive superstar. Defensive superstar. Every accolade you can name in the book, Michael Jordan did it. Fearless competitor. He didn't go to no 10 finals and lose 6 of them and call himself the king. No, that's not Jordan. That ain't what he did. Kobe went to 7. He only got 5 titles though, didn't he? That means he got losses. Jordan don't know what that feels like in the finals. I don't see nobody. I see people wearing Kobe's, yeah. People wear Kobe's. A lot of players wear Kobe's because it's a more innovative shoe than the Michael Jordan 11s and 10s and all that good stuff, but I don't see nobody wearing LeBrons for fashion. You know, Michael Jordan's that dude. All the money LeBron James puts $1 million a year into his body. Michael Jordan sipping yak, hitting cigars, showing up just before the game, busting your ass for 50, dog. Can't do nothing about it. Put some money on it. Let me get that. People talk about, Jordan wasn't nothing when he was 40 years old, 39. 39-year-old Jordan would have ran circles around 39-year-old LeBron James. 39-year-old Jordan got MVP votes. How many MVP votes did LeBron James have last year, this year? 0. Go back and look. I ain't making this up. 39-year-old Jordan had the Wizards 5th in the conference with Kwame Brown. Facts. Had to step away. Injuries took a toll. But 39-year-old Michael Jordan also played 82 games. When last time we seen LeBron play 82 games? Talk to me.
You can't rebuttal.
What
That's
they
why
say?
nobody's saying nothing.
What they say? Talk to me now. 39. Did he say 39-year-old Jordan played 82 games? Yes, I did. You know, after 3 years of retirement, came back again and was still the best baller out there. Get off the gas, man. There's no doubt about it. This is not an opinion. This is a fact. Michael Jordan is the GOAT. And that's my IMO. Think about that, huh? You feel good about it?
Hey.
You can't rebut, though.
I was gagging like... Hey, I was saying like this here.
Hey.
You know how them valley girls, you say gag me with a spoon?
Yeah.
Hey, man, I was gagging on a spoon.
Yeah, you know?
I couldn't say that. But this is the thing. I got so many rebuttals on Michael Jordan.
Hey.
We got to say that for another week.
Yeah.
And that was his opinion. Even though one time and now he said facts. That was still his opinion.
Yeah, it was my opinion, but I just had to say that because he couldn't say nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But nah, that was great. But hey, we almost forgot.
What?
We ain't educated these people today.
Oh, we got it.
You know what I'm saying? Chang-a-lang, chang-a-lang.
Chang-a-lang,
Chang-a-lang around this thing, man.
Hey, man,
Y'all know what time it is.
Man, we finna
We ain't gonna do that to y'all. We gotta ring the bell. Who you got for us today, huh?
Say, nephew.
Yeah.
Before I go to the one we got today, I got something to say about the one I said something last week. You know, we had somebody try to respond on the internet, and this is all I tell people: watch the show, put something in the chat, and we'll discuss it on air.
Yeah.
But somebody say, "Oh, Paul Warfield almost made Mel Blount quit." You're lying.
Yep.
Guys didn't quit then. Mel Blount is not no damn Ben Simmons.
Yeah.
He wasn't about to. And then he brought up one game in a 14-year career.
Yeah, what's
said,
my boy for the 49ers that quit on them boys this week?
Oh yeah, Mel Blount wasn't
Mel
finna
Blount
do that.
ain't no Devondre Campbell.
No. And they said, "Oh, Paul Warfield caught 3 passes." I can't confirm or deny this for
150 yards and 3 touchdowns.
He might have.
Yeah.
But that's one game in a 14-year career.
Yeah.
But everything else I said about Mel Blount, he was a shutdown corner.
Facts.
He was defensive player of the year.
What up, Jameson Williams? He was going down.
He was all decade. And I asked the person, I
About
said,
the Detroit Lions, they old school, by the way, Jameson Williams. Shout out number 9. Appreciate you joining us, big dog.
So I just want people to know, Uncle, you cannot find me a defensive back that has ever played in the NFL that didn't get burned at least one or 2 times.
Hey, that's a part of the
I don't
job.
care who they are.
Yeah, you just got to minimize it. It's going to happen
that
to
was
you,
his one game, and he said that was in 1972, and in 71, and he didn't even become a full-time starter until 72.
Yeah.
So he was coming off the bench, or he was replacing somebody else in that year that you're talking about. See, this is the thing that I'm telling everybody. I would debate anybody on sports about anything, and I know what I'm talking about, but I'm going on because everything I said about Mel Blount is true. I didn't ever say Mel Blount didn't have one bad game, but this week, and you're gonna love this one.
Yeah.
We are on Lim Barney.
Ooh, the original number 20 for them Detroit Lions,
for the
huh?
Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
And this is why you're gonna like this one. And this is y'all gonna find out a theme about a lot of those older players. You got Jim Brown went to Syracuse. We had Herb Adley went to Michigan State.
Yep.
But where did Mel Blount go?
Southern University.
This guy here from Jackson State.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Jackson State.
HBCU in the high.
Lim Barney.
Yeah.
Lim Barney was a 2nd-round draft pick.
Yeah.
And what year was it? What year was it? Oh, I don't have the year.
Yeah.
But anyway, Lim Barney was 2nd-round draft pick. It was in 1964, I think.
Okay.
That's
off top of the dome.
Yeah, but he was 6 foot, 188 pounds.
Yep.
He was all decade for the 60s.
Wow.
He was a shutdown. And when you go, even when I went and did the research, because I know Lim Barney because I actually saw him.
Yeah.
Just like the other guy that was trying to tell me about Paul Warfield. I don't even know if he actually saw Paul Warfield because this is what I do know. There's not a lot of guys between 65 and 75 on the internet.
Yeah.
I'm
for sure.
Like that.
For sure.
So Lim Barney was that dude, man. He was a 3-time All-Pro.
Unless they're watching this show.
He was a 3-time All-Pro, and during his career, he had now he's a defensive back, but he had 11 career touchdowns.
Wow.
56 interceptions.
That boy housing balls that he's catching.
56 interceptions.
Yeah.
He in the Hall of Fame. He played 11 seasons. 1967 was his first year.
Okay.
He had 11 touchdowns as a defensive back. He had seven INTs returned for touchdown.
Wow.
He had 2 punt returns and 2 kick returns.
Yeah, I love that.
So he was doing it all.
Yeah.
And and when you go and read about him, they say electric, exciting, and all that because as a punt returner, this is what I remember Lim Barney doing. They punted the ball and 3 or 4 guys, you know how the ball is bouncing?
Yeah.
It might have been a kick return because this is way back.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to, but the guys were standing around the ball like this. Lim Barney came between them, scooped it up off the ground and went 60 yards.
And took it to the high.
He didn't take it quite to the high but he took it 60 yards down the field. I remember this.
Yeah.
So all of these guys were doing exceptional stuff. They could return punts. They had speed. They could run kicks off. And you would not throw to their side. And Lim Barney had 56 interceptions in the 60s and 70s when they wasn't
throwing the football.
ball.
So he was another shutdown
He
guy.
was another shutdown
Now,
guy.
did he come lay that hat like our boy last week? Mel Blount?
No, well, he was
Was he more like Dion, where he would hit, but he
he would. Now Mel Blount was a physical specimen.
Yeah.
Mel Blount could have almost been a linebacker.
Yeah.
Or something. Yeah.
But he ran a 4-4.
Yeah. So And I didn't even look at Lem Barney's speed, but I'm pretty sure Lem Barney faster than Mel.
Oh wow, yeah.
Because Lem Barney had speed. He was 6 foot on 188, but he was more like Deion. He was excited. You don't want to throw on his side because he might pick it, take it to the house. Now he didn't bring that wood like Mel Blanc because it wasn't quite as big, but he would hit. Because back in those days, you had to.
Yeah.
You had to.
Absolutely.
So Lem Barney was
testing your manhood back in the gap, I'm sure.
So Lem Barney was another one of them dudes that shut down the receiver because this is the biggest lie that's ever been told about Deion.
Yeah.
Shut down that whole side of the field.
I mean, ain't no lie. I watched it on.
Okay. So you mean to tell me that if you got two dudes on Deion's side of the field, one run a deep route and one run an underneath route,
Nah.
he gonna cover both of them?
No, he can't do that.
Down the side of the field?
He can't do that.
He on down this side of the field?
He can't do
well,
that.
Then he can't cover that. He can't shut down one side of the field. Quit saying shit that ain't true. Unc is a defensive back. So quit saying that shit. He ain't covered. He can cover one man.
Yeah.
He can't cover. If you got 3 men on the side of the field, Deion can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, so all that's just high play. And this is what people get mixed up. And I'm not saying that Deion is better than them. I'm not saying that they better than Deion.
Yeah.
I'm saying that you're only as good as your teammates. And Mel Blanc got 4 Super Bowls.
Yeah.
And he got 3 interceptions in Super Bowl. But this is about Lem Barney never went to the Super Bowl because his teammates wasn't good enough.
Yeah.
But as an individual,
Lem
Barney was that dude. And when you can look it up, anybody can go look it up. They always say he was exciting.
Yeah.
He was electrifying.
Yeah.
Because he did stuff that they would say, no. Oh, good play. That's the way.
So he's one of them guys that can only do what, he was only do what he did.
Yeah, like when he went between the guys and scooped the ball up, the coach was screaming.
I feel like I've seen that play.
Yeah, you probably have. Don't do it. Number 20 for the don't do it. Good play. Yeah, guess what? Now you in touchdown range. Now you score a touchdown or whatever.
Yeah.
But these guys, and that's why when you go make a play, this is the difference between a boneheaded play and a great play. A boneheaded play is when you mess up. A great play is when you accomplish what you want.
I was just about to say, because
27
did the same thing.
It's a thin line between boneheaded and great.
Absolute execution.
And Lem Barney was one of these dudes
that
you would always, but not always, but it's been a few times like, don't do that, no.
Yeah.
Then at the end of the play, you're like, good job. Hey man,
good job.
You did that thing. So Lem Barney, go do your research.
Yeah.
And they'll tell you. And back in the day, they say when they way back when they was on TV, they come up to the line.
Dallas Cowboys, but
they look over there. They say, "Oh, Lem Barney there. We're not gonna throw that side."
Yeah, man. Hey.
And the commentators would even say, "Oh, they're not gonna throw on Lem Barney side."
Hey, Amari Grace, what's going down? He said Lem Barney is his cousin, man. Hey, tell Lem Barney.
Hey, he that dude, man.
He that dude, man. And tell him to come watch the show, man.
Yeah, man.
Tell him to come watch the show, man.
He's one of my favorite cornerbacks of all time,
man.
Lem Barney. He might be my favorite because of the excitement. Not saying he was the best. He might be my favorite because he was always exciting to watch.
And we still talk about him in 2024.
And anytime you have 11 touchdowns as a defensive player, that's pretty good.
Yeah, man.
And he played 11 years, so Lem Barney was another shutdown corner. So all the things I keep trying to tell you, there's nothing new under the sun. Everything that you talk about has been done before. It's just new to me and you. It's not new to the world.
Fool you crazy. Yeah, it ain't new. I just ain't seen it. We ain't seen it. But that's why we got to ring the bell so Unc can put us on game. And that's another episode of Ring the Bell right there for you, man. That's what's up. He says, is that Crunchy Black? He called you Crunchy Black from 3-6 Mafia, Unc.
Oh, no. I'm talking about what
Night Train Lane, too.
Oh, yeah. That's a lot of them. Yeah, Night Train Lane.
We got a whole series of Ring the Bells, bro.
So Ring the Bell. Go back.
Absolutely, bro.
Man, we got Ring the Bell on basketball.
Hey, hit that subscribe button, big dog. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you tuning in, homie. We got a Ring the Bell series, bro. We educate. We bridging the gap from the youth, you know what I'm saying, and the old school. You know what I'm saying? Because I say Michael Jordan the GOAT, had to bite the spoon or got gagged on the spoon because he done seen Bill Russell, Will Chamberlain, he done seen some guys and some dudes that'll give Jordan the business, so he says. But in my lifetime, Jordan is that dude. You know what I'm saying? So we bridged the gap of knowledge right there, man. I didn't know Will Chamberlain ran a 46-400 and bench press 500 pounds. I didn't know Bill Russell ran a 49-400 in track.
And
you know what
high
I'm saying?
Jump 6'9".
And high jump 6'9". I didn't know Will Chamberlain, God doggone, was in the volleyball Hall of Fame. But Unc put me on game.
Yeah.
You feel me? You know, so that's what we trying to do, man. We trying to educate the masses on what's really going down. And like Unc say, hey, sports existed before we got here, so we need to stop acting like boys couldn't do things back then. And athletes have not changed. The technology in which they train has changed, and that's it. Because Jesse Owens was running on dirt tracks and
with no starting blocks.
With no starting blocks.
Digging a hole in the
Bullet
ground.
Bob Hayes was running on dirt and cinder with horrible traction and still running 9.9s. You know what I'm saying? So it's some things that these athletes in the past were doing, but nobody there to tell the stories. And we recording these stories on YouTube, so it's gonna be here forever. So y'all go check us out, man. Check out the series. And let us,
we have had phenomenal athletes in every generation.
Yeah.
So don't try to play like one generation is better than the other one.
Yeah.
And that's what. And I'm not trying to say Lem Boyd is better than Dion or Darrell Reeves, but this is what I can tell you. I can't say they're better than Lem Boyd or Mel Brown either.
Yeah.
And this is the thing. I need these young guys that never saw these guys to quit trying to tell people that saw them both that he's better. You can't untell my eyes and my brain what I saw.
Yeah.
You know, because I can't tell you who's better because the rules change, they play different, all of that.
Yeah.
Because
other than Michael Jordan.
Yeah, because this is the whole thing that I do know. And you know, and I hear last week, Ryan, your nephew say, oh, Jim Brown couldn't do that then. Couldn't do that now. All I can say is this, I'm not sure, because back then, Jim Brown had to face horse collar, targeting, head slaps,
hip drop,
clothesline, chop block, He had
any weak boy rules when they flopping and things.
There was no defenseless receivers.
Yeah.
All the rules they have now.
Hands to the face.
All this stuff in the 70s when Unc was a young man.
Was part of the game.
We were doing that.
Yeah.
So if you tell me that these guys are better now, I was like, he can't take a hip drop.
Hey, I saw that interception on that Super Bowl, old boy landed with an elbow and hit that receiver under his chin.
And then what did even one of the guys that was announced say, oh, they could do that then?
Yeah.
See, this is the thing. You younger guys, I'm not going in, y'all don't have a concept of how it was back then. So don't tell me that, because I'm not sure that these guys can take. I don't know if they can take targeting.
I can tell you they can't take it. All the flopping going on, they can't take it. I'll tell you that right now. All the guys that I see now ducking their head and Saquon them jumping over them, them guys wouldn't have been doing that back in the day. Yeah, facts.
That's all I'm saying.
Big facts.
And I have respect for greatness in any generation. Hunk does.
Yeah, man. And shout out everybody here on TikTok, man. I just wanted to address a few things, man. Favorite team, Dallas Cowboys. When Dak Prescott's playing, favorite team was the Kansas City Chiefs. Schmeep, and that's for me. Dallas Cowboys for life. And then he also a Dallas Texans fan, which equates to the Kansas City Chiefs as well.
Which I went to both of their first games ever.
Yeah, Schmeep, man, he say, hi, brothers, I messed up real bad and got a DWI. I don't know why I asked, but y'all got any good words of encouragement. All I can say, man, is tomorrow will come. Keep living, brother. Time heals all, bro. Things will get better. Sucks, try not to,
Take care of your business and never get another one.
Uber.
Take care of your business, never get another one.
Uber
Work
next time.
through it, and everything gonna be all right. But this is the whole thing. Sometimes a
setback.
A setback is just a setup for a comeback.
Absolutely,
so
man.
It ain't where you went, it's where you're going.
Hey, if it didn't rain, you can't appreciate the sunshine.
And,
you know what I'm saying?
And this is the whole thing. Just because you got detoured, don't abandon your
final destination.
Down the final destination.
Absolutely.
Just because you got detoured, you got to take the long way now, but still get to your destination. That's my words of encouragement.
Hey, and that's not no strike of your character, bro. You just got caught. Everybody been in the positions. A lot of times just ain't got caught. You know what I mean?
Man,
So
I ain't gonna even. I can tell it
ain't
now.
Judging you. It is what it is.
I can tell it now, but I done drove home drunk 4 or 5 times, man.
Yeah. And happy you made it. You know what I'm saying?
I was
Blessed.
not only happy, I was surprised.
Yeah. It's like, how I get home? Oh, my key. Oh.
Hey, one time I woke up at home in the bed.
Yeah.
And was scared to open his eyes up and he didn't know where he was. Hawk had to open up one eye. And peep around. And then I said, oh, I'm at home. Woo! Yeah. Then I look. But I'm just saying, I just didn't get caught.
Yeah,
but like I said, don't let your setback.
Learn from it.
Yeah, learn from it and
Learn
keep it
from
moving.
it, bro. Keep
and
pushing.
get to your destination, man.
Hey, days will get better, man.
Because
But
it's a greater things in life for you than DWI. So go get the greater things.
yeah, man. What up? It's Isaac ML for your side, man. Miles Quake, what's good, big bro?
Oh, Miles Quake.
super producer, man. That's my bro. He done been on the show. Go check out the episode with Miles Quake, man. Yes, sir. Pimp C last album right there, baby. And doing plenty of work right now. Peace, big bro. Love you, Miles Quake. Keep doing your thing, man. But hey, we about to get out of here, man. Appreciate y'all tuning in to the show. We'll be back next Wednesday.
No, we'll be back for the watch party.
Yeah, for the watch party. For sure, we're going to be back for the watch party, doing the Notre Dame watch party, then the Tyson Fury watch party live in studio this weekend. Hey, y'all come check us out, man. A lot of fun all the time. Appreciate the love.
All day, every day.
Yes, sir. We'll see y'all next week sometime
For
around.
sure.
When it's not Wednesday because it's Christmas. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas to you. We're gonna figure out next week and keep y'all updated how we're gonna do that show. Tuesday or Thursday. Tuesday or Thursday.
I mean, yeah, Tuesday or Thursday.
Tuesday,
We ain't
Thursday.
going Christmas Day.
And we'll let y'all know which one it's gonna be. But we'll see y'all next week for sure. Hopefully this weekend on the watch party. Y'all come check us out. TikTok.
Peace.
Appreciate y'all, man. Facebook.